Welcome back to another episode of Stardust Rhapsody. We would absolutely love it if you would like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check that bell so you never miss an episode. And while you do that, I'm going to read some quotes from episode 4 of Stardust Rhapsody. Whoa. Quote number 1. Honestly, the line, "You hear, you see, you sense nothing, but it senses you," is a hard-ass line that I was not prepared for. Well done, Miss.
That's true.
Quote number 2.
So true.
The character tokens on beer bottle caps can't get any better. LOA, keeping it real. You know. Quote number 3. Mace drawing the map looks like Bob Ross. And number 4. Imagine how terrifying it would be to see your friend doing something unknown and then suddenly explode entirely into seawater. Terrifying. So, make sure you leave a comment below, and maybe next time yours will be read live on stream. While you're doing that, if you'd like to support the stream, you can check out the merch shop where you buy a lot of really great stuff featuring your favorite campaigns and characters. You can go become a patron over on Patreon to enjoy our brand new Patreon-only campaign, Shroud Over Saltmarsh. And you can go to thecrookedmoon.com today to pre-order your copy of The Crooked Moon. Thank you.
Now everybody, don your sunglasses, grab your instruments, and lend your cosmic chorus to our Stardust Rhapsody. Let's jam.
Some say the universe is a song, that all things are made from the same stuff as the stars, and that every life is a note in the music of existence that echoes through infinity. So when you feel insignificant and alone, just remember, we're all irreplaceable parts of that grand cosmic melody, the Stardust Rhapsody.
Space, where all stories go to end. And this is no different. But with every ending comes new beginnings. After receiving a distress call, the Rhapsody took off to Zera-Dun, the homeworld of Kavir. Shortly thereafter, they meet Raish, a childhood friend, who provides the terrible background to this particular adventure. Saurians arrived and have brought death and destruction to the land, seeking to claim the power so far reserved for the Empire. Emboldened with furious vengeance, Kavir joins Raish in leading the party to their doorstep, ready to banish them back in blood to the edge of the universe. However, Raish's story is cut short at the mouth of the temple. Covered in blood, their mission has never been more clear. Heading into the nest of a Saurian war party, will this be the crew's final tale, or will they tear down everything the Saurians have built, brick by bloody brick? Pretty sick. Damn. You find yourselves, once again, at the mouth of the aqueduct that leads into the Saurian temple. Raish lays in your arms, just having died, your face covered in his blood. Dandy, your hands coated in his blood. The words, his final words ring in your ears. I don't. Look out. Trap.
I'm going to destroy everyone. Not a single one of these Saurians is going to survive. And as I'm sort of like seething here, and I don't quite notice it, but the sand kind of comes out of my hourglass, and it's sort of just swirling around me at a speed that it hasn't really been seen before, and it equates to what I have flavored as razor sand. So it's surrounding me, and it is just whipping. And unfortunately, out of my rage, I can't control it, and anyone within 5 feet of me has to make a dex saving throw.
I'd probably be within 5 feet.
Yeah. It's also like beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. Kavir Sandstorm.
Yeah.
What the?
What the flip?
Dex saving, which is not stealth, right? So
Correct.
I don't have advantage. So why did I roll 2? I don't know why I rolled 2. I'm just
Way off.
Is that
that's
something I
even
consult
worse.
you on?
22.
Is that something I can sort of...
I think if you, is that something you have to like
Gonna
cast or
die.
activate?
Technically, it's a spell.
That's fine. You activate it in rage.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't waste it. You let it rip.
14.
22.
16's the save.
So we fail. Dandy and I.
Just one d6.
That's not bad.
It's not so bad. You weak bitch. I'm just kidding.
Oh, there you go. It's done 1 damage.
Only 1 point of damage.
damage.
You just get ripped up a little bit.
Yeah. So I think with that, I realized that I'm surrounded by my friends and kind of one point.
So
Yeah, it ended
1
up
point of
working out
damage.
pretty well.
Okay.
And I'm just
So everyone
just
takes
seething.
1 point of damage. Covered in the blood of Raish, you can feel the rage coming off of Kavir as the sands begin to whirl about him, almost unbeknownst to him in response to his anger. And they whip around, and you feel it as your friend starts to lose himself.
Kavir.
Kavir, chill! I don't answer to Red.
I'll goop my hand forward, pushing through the sand, and grab onto your shoulder and sort of give you a firm shake. Kavir, I know you're upset, but save it. Save it for the Saurians.
We have to go. Ed, I have to make sure they pay for this.
Stay here. And I will turn and I will push my hands out 10, 15, 20, 30 feet. And I will start to rake the sand back and forth like this to see if I can trigger more of these deadly traps, these spikes, these raptor claws to shoot up. And I will start to sort of mind sweep the area as making
That's very good.
my way to the entrance. Just to, was this the only one? Did Rach really get that unlucky, or are there more?
Roll 17 dex saving throws. I'm kidding. Just roll a dex save throw.
Oh, okay.
A lot cooler if you roll 17. That'd be really cool.
How Labushi. Can I
Yeah. Get the old twisterino.
Alright, that was a natural 1, and that is a... Let's do that. I'll do a 22.
Hell yeah.
22. So you'll just pass for all of them, but you trigger 9 additional traps as several of these spikes shoot up out of the ground as you sweep the opening, the entrance, with your arms.
And each time I see one, you'll see my hand wrap around it and snap it like a toothpick, and then snap the next one like a toothpick, and just clear the way as much as possible. Stay behind me, everyone!
I'm starting to sort of come down and realize what's going on and gradually start to collect the sand back into the hourglass.
It's okay, Kavir. I know that Raish didn't deserve that, and your people didn't deserve that, but just don't
10
lose
points of
yourself.
piercing damage.
What we're about to do. Everything we said to Dandy is the same for you. We're here for you. We trust you. But just remember who you are. Don't lose yourself. That's what I did. And look at me. You don't want to end up like me, do you?
A hilarious clown who's there for his friends. I would count myself so lucky. But you're right.
Yeah.
And thank you, my friend.
All we can do is soldier on, focus at the task at hand.
This may not. I think Chuckles is kind of on the mission and is kind of like inherent Motleyan cunning is coming out. So I would justify listening to see if we think that triggering these alarms. We know that they don't. We know that they use more like Magitech and not like Tech, right? It's like Danny's all like gems and stuff.
Yes.
So
You would know that.
I would be listening for horns or looking for flashing crystals of like, even if it's not some like wiring that's doing this, presumably there's some sort of magical field that they now know that we're coming. That's my guess.
Nice.
Roll a. You're attempting to see if there's like a magical output running back into the temple.
Allow me to rephrase that. Dandy, do you think we triggered any kind of dino magic from what is happening? Can you use your scanners?
Yes, I can.
Roll an Arcana check at advantage.
Sure can.
Wait, say that at advantage. What? check?
Arcana.
You can hear the alarm going off now.
It's
Row.
right there.
Row.
Ooh,
Could you
guys.
add a proficiency?
Yeah, add your dino proficiency.
Let's go.
What's my dino proficiency? Oh,
Dino
okay.
proficiency.
It's plus 15, so you just automatically
16.
pass.
What was it?
16.
16. With a 16, you know very firmly that Saurians kind of operate off like Magitech, crystal magic, almost like, not runic magic, but gem stone magic. You get the sense when you inspect these traps that this feels very like rudimentarily displayed. Like they almost didn't care too much about putting it up, as they didn't think that really anyone would attempt to come this way. And if it was a Zorvoon, as it was intended to stop, no one would have tried a second time.
And so I know how to disable this rudimentary magic system.
It's not magic.
Oh,
it's just
sorry,
like
tech.
it's sticks and raptor
Okay, so
claws.
I can look at it and just. anybody
You
can
know
look
that
at
it is not something that routes back to them that has alerted them of your presence.
Got it. Okay, so I'll communicate that with everybody, including Chuckles, loudly, and suggest we should look around and see if we can disable these sticks and stones.
I am doing the best that I can to rake the rakes.
Yeah, we'll just follow you, LaBouche, and we'll just go to the entrance, and then we'll start breaking some skulls.
I try to stay as low as possible, but a few surprise me, and I get stung by them. And you can see a few gloops of LaBouche just sort of splash into the sand and get absorbed, reducing and diminishing my form just a little bit. But I restore my hands, and pretty quickly we're making our way to the entrance. Follow me.
If at any point it feels like I can go and pick up a couple of the raptor claws, I would do that.
Ooh. I would say it's in this moment that as you're deciding you'll move on, Rhett, something catches your eye, and as you're looking at Kavir, you happen to catch a glinting from Raish's hand, and in it, the schematics for the temple.
Probably
And
wanna forget those.
Chuckles, you can use this moment to gather, we'll say, if you want 6 raptor claws that didn't crack or destroy upon LaBouche's sweep.
Or end up in my friend's body.
The point is that you're still alive while they're eating you.
I will say, even before I noticed that, I would have turned to Kavir. I'll say, well, we don't have to leave him just lying here. Maybe let's put him back on the skiff and we can take him with us on the way out.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
And I'll sort of reach down. I don't know if you want to help me or not, but I'm happy to sort of like, we can kind of lift him up and carry his body to the skiff. And as I'm carrying, I'll notice in his hand the schematics. I'll say, it's a hell of a final gesture. And I'll take the schematics out of his hand.
You do so. And you would be able to import them into your internal system and have access to them. The two of you move Raish onto the skiff very respectfully. You lay him at not final rest, but at momentary rest as you turn back towards the Saurian warship and you set forth clear-headed.
And I would follow Labouche into the temple.
I've got one eye forward and the other eye is pointing backwards towards my friends, just keeping an eye on everyone.
You continue down and up this aqueduct. It kind of inclines very slightly. A tiny stream of water runs down and out the end that you've come in. Do you continue sweeping in the manner you had been?
I would continue to, as long as there's sand, that would indicate that something could be hidden. Yeah, I would absolutely continue to clear a path out. Just a swoop of one arm and then a swoop of one arm. I'm trying to keep my distance, effectively disarming these traps by triggering them, since if I keep my hands low enough, I feel that I shouldn't get snagged.
There's no sand in this tunnel that leads up.
Okay.
But as you continue to sweep with your arms, as you move up, you'll feel sections of stone that are pressable. And you get the sense of pressure plates ahead of you.
There are plates, sensors. Something is in the floor here. I can feel it. Do I trigger or do we just go around?
Can we go around it?
It's like you're starting to feel like it's almost like cobblestone as it runs up. So there's a lot of small sections of stone that you're walking along. As you kind of like almost like like a giant farm plow. You're like moving your arm across the ground.
I'm
you can kind of like
forward, a thresher. Right? Yeah.
As you're a thresher, as you juice forward in thresher
combine.
form, you can feel sections of these stones that feel pressable, but they're very much avoidable should you choose to do so.
I will point them out. Just don't step here. Here is another. Don't step here.
I'm gonna take the wall, and I'm just gonna walk alongside on the wall.
I'm not checking the wall. I'm checking the floor.
I'm presuming that they're hoping there's not someone gonna walk on the wall, and if that fucks me, it fucks me.
Yeah, that's very reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they didn't anticipate anybody who could walk on the wall. I'll pull that curtain back. You move forward up this aqueduct. You ascend very slightly as you start to. You can see an opening is approaching you. Light begins to pour into the tunnel, and you start to hear a clattering, like a bestial snarling, clashing of teeth, a thumping of blunted objects.
I think there is a Saurian up there.
Are we past these plates? Because this is not where I'm a Viking.
Do I think so?
I think as you begin to approach the mouth, you feel like you have cleared the plates.
A what?
I think we have cleared the plates. The plates.
The plates.
I'm just like walking, as we were walking, I'm kind of just like slowly soaking it all in, like looking at everything and just, trying to see how this place is.
How are you feeling, Dandy? You okay?
I am okay. but I do not like these sounds.
Kavir, don't do anything rash.
Kavir, do you want to do something rash?
I think for the sake of all of us, I should at least show some modicum of control.
I was going to say we could show them the same hospitality they showed our friend.
That is fair.
Yeah. Why don't we just go in and just bum rush them?
Oh, we don't know if there's just one or if there's more than one. Let's just play it cool and it'll get our eyes on it.
I don't want to do a whole Dinucles thing, so let's not.
No, we're gonna go together. We're gonna stick together for the sake of brevity here.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Now I'm intrigued.
You continue up this tunnel, and as you approach carefully the mouth of its opening, you'll see Rhett kind of as on your dungeon map as the layout. You're entering into what looks like the main chamber. You step out, or you come to just the mouth of this tunnel that water falls from a plate. Water comes from like a section of flooring just in front of you. Elevated just above that slightly is another floor that you'd be able to pull yourself up onto. And there are twin steps that walk up to yet a second rise. And on that, you can hear and you can see very plainly where the sounds are coming from. You see about 35 Saurian standing there.
Gonna die.
A large portion of the warband. They are almost all raptor kind. You see a large collection of them. They have giant ruby gem mallets, and they are circled around a couple of their comrades who are battling each other. And they are slamming into each other, and when they do, the gems that are almost like just tied to the ends like clubs, like tied to the ends of a stick, they extend out on a dual-headed like great mallet. Every time one connects, a Saurian goes flying through the air. And there is a red glow as they crash together. And they're snapping and snarling and clawing and what sounds like cheering. But they speak in a primal language you don't quite understand, a language lost to time. There is one figure that stands just a little bit bigger than the rest. A large raptor that wears a crown that has 2 feathers in it.
What? This guy's full of himself. What is the average height of these raptor saurians like and weight? Like how big are they?
They're not themselves like massively physically imposing. They're probably like on average 4.5 feet. If you were to look at them and kind of track, they're like trying to just get a sense of their physical nature. 4.5, like maybe some of the bigger ones, like around 5 feet, and 120 pounds.
I was expecting them all to be like 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
I'm much more confident now. I'm on Labush's
I was
side.
thinking like chickens.
These, they are adorned with like light cloths. They don't wear too much, but they do have like tribal gems adorned about them. Not too unlike those of Dandy. But the gems that they wear are much, much smaller, and no one wears more than one, except the crowned raptor that has 2. One on a ring, one on each hand.
I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy at all. He's pompous.
Can you understand what they're saying?
Can I understand what they're saying?
That was my way of asking the dungeon master, but doing it in character.
Yeah.
Roll a history check.
Frederick, I find my portfolio is lacking.
16.
What do you think about your mutual investment fund?
Well, I don't know.
Up, down, the economy, pick a direction.
You do pick up elements of this language. You can't understand what they're saying as much to speak it, and you cannot understand everything they're saying. But as most of them jeer and loudly applaud and cry for blood and bone, you hear somewhere in the crowd, in slightly lower tones, you hear the word Archon mentioned. Shit. Multiple times.
Okay, I do not understand exactly what they're saying, but I'm hearing Archon, a bunch. They're talking about Archon and smashing each other.
Archon. That word doesn't mean anything to us, right?
Doesn't mean anything to me.
No, it
I'll have to Google it.
Not the Protoss.
It does not mean anything to you, but I will say that the second you hear it, there is a spark within you for the briefest moment that feels immensely powerful, almost like a rush of adrenaline that kicks in the second you hear the word and fades just as fast.
Yeah, I don't communicate that. I just feel it.
What do you think it means? Is that the name of this energy source? Or what they call it?
I don't know the meaning of the word.
I do not know either. We could use space Google. No, I'm just kidding. I do not know.
Well, I got my space AOL here. Let me ask Jeeves real quick. Hey, Jeeves.
Well, I mean, do you want to try to listen in more? I could perhaps decode with my special hat. What do you think?
I want to look at my map, at my dungeon map, and try to find the power core.
We just
In
ignore
relation to where we are.
You pull up your...
The Wombat's that.
You pull up your dungeon map, and you look at the layout that it provides you, and you see a very similar schematic to the temple you were in when you battled with Rex. There is a circular platform that all of the Saurians are on currently. There's a thin bridge that leads from behind them to an elevator that looks like it would take you upwards to a different floor. But up one landing, just beneath where they are, across the room from where you are currently, and you're kind of like, if there's a platform elevated from where you are, and then on that platform, there are stairs that go up to where they are, on like a circle pedestal almost. You are behind that section, effectively under the bridge that would walk towards the elevator. And if you were to make your way to the other side of the room, right behind, walking directly behind where they are, and you elevated one level, you'd be able to go downwards, a spiral staircase that would take you to what looks very much like the energy source. And it is marked cleanly on the map that Raish provided.
So we feel like we don't have to use the elevator.
Correct. You feel like if you were to just cross the room you're in, unseen, and you went through the opening at the other end and went down, you would reach the energy source you seek.
I don't think there's any other way but the elevator.
And just to clarify out of character, the energy source is what we believe to be just a collection of the fuel, like a stockpile of fuel crystals.
Well, they have their own energy source that they use primarily, which is what powers this temple to fly.
So separate from a stock of collection of fuel crystals that they've allegedly been amassing.
Well,
They're storing it in the same place.
yes, they are storing it in the same place. Though.
Okay.
So you expect that if you were to go to this, you would see their power source,
Yep.
as well as maybe like a room littered with
very
energy
dangerously collected, poorly planned. Definitely an OSHA
like
hazard.
a bunch of savage.
They did not follow the
dinosaurs.
OSHA handbook.
No, they did not.
Right. Okay.
Just-
Gotcha.
They
Just
did
sitting
not
pretty
store their
for
meats on the lowest shelf.
A
in the
ragtag
fridge.
group of bounty hunters to come and.
I would, while they're discussing their plans and magic hats and things, I would just be standing over Rhett's shoulder looking at this map and watching him kind of figure out where things are.
While they're looking at the map, my eyes will kind of flash that same kind of like dark Motlian magic, and as I'll blink, and then suddenly like my mouth will turn into like pure white with like a wave of a black wave going through, as my nose will turn into like a radio dial, and my little howdy beep 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 beep. Well, shucks howdy, buckaroo. Okay, there it is. And I will cast Comprehend Languages.
I was
As
gonna
Brilliant.
the little ball on the top of my hat will
Brilliant.
flash
so good. Like Rosie from the Jetsons.
as my mouth will kind of trigger the radio waves, and I'm going to attempt to listen as I tune in onto what I hope is Saurian to comprehend what they're saying, and hopefully overhear their master plan, if that's allowed, Dungeon Master.
Man, you never think they have comprehend languages. You know what
If
I
you
mean?
didn't cast it, I was gonna. Let me tell you.
Everybody's got comprehend languages.
I too would like to cast Comprehend Languages.
I have it too.
All I got is motherfucking Archon.
It says right here, Comprehend Languages.
Okay, what does that let you do? Comprehend all languages?
Yeah, that's what someone was in.
100%.
Oh man, okay, you tune in.
Open the door,
if
get on the
you
floor,
decide-
everybody walk the dinosaur.
I've been waiting all night, Mikey. God damn it.
There's only one
have to be
joke
quicker
I
than
wanna
that.
make. There's only one joke I want to make. We need to fuck up some raptors.
You do that. You go. The Archon. You tune into the language that they're speaking, and you can hear the same jeering, clattering, cheering of the masses as most of the Saurians battle above you. But you hear the larger raptor speak to another on his right. And you hear him say, "If the fool executes properly, the Archon will show shortly. You can kill all others, but we claim her for the expansion."
Say it one more time. Blacked out.
If the fool, yeah.
If the fool executes properly, the Archon will show shortly. Kill all others, but we take her for the expansion.
Mikey knows what that means. Does Chuckles understand the implication?
I think that depending on how much you think you would put together, you would hear the ringing of Raisha's final words and say, "I don't, look out, trap."
That was what
And
Mikey was picking up.
you would, understanding the speech of these raptors, maybe start to draw towards, he brought you here. If you think Chuckles would draw that conclusion. But I will leave that to you.
Guys, I don't want to alarm anyone, but we just walked into a trap and they're trying to bait out Dandy and take her away.
What?
What do you mean?
Archon is Dandy.
What?
Dandy is the Archon. I don't know what that means. This is a trap. I think that your friend may have betrayed us. And probably He was trying to say sorry they got here first in very Orlando Calrissian-ly.
It's all this whole episode. How can you be so sure? What did you hear that makes you think this?
They said that they're gonna kill us all and take Dandy.
A few people have said that. What makes it seem like this was a trap where he led us here?
Because they know that we're coming. They said that if the fool did what he was gonna do, I don't know if he means me. I don't know if they know that there was a very skilled and successful, well-accomplished fool.
Damn it.
They would have no other way to know that we were here or involved or that Dandy was even a part of any of this.
He does not want to be taken.
It's the only thing that makes sense. It's how we got down here so easily. It's how no one was there. It's how he was still alive. It's... Damn it.
I'm sorry about your friend. And he tried to warn us.
Oh, that's what he meant. It wasn't the trap. It was the trap.
And I don't even have to say this, but nobody's taking Dandy.
No chance.
Oh, what do we do? We're already in the temple now. Do we leave? Do we try to sabotage it?
We're not turning back.
Do we think that the map he gave us is genuine?
I do.
Do you remember when I asked you if we could use the ether thing for something?
Yeah.
Could it help us here?
I mean, if they're waiting for us, they're gonna know something's up if we don't show in the next hour or two. And so for us to get all the way back there and grab it...
There's just no time. What do we think about that map? We know where we have to go, right?
I think so. I mean, if there's the power source that's down there to be destroyed, theoretically, we could still accomplish our plan.
Your tech is far more sophisticated than anything Raish had on hand. When you intook the map into your arm, you would know immediately that it's a reflection of the structure you're in. For whatever else was going on, whatever circumstance brought you here, it seems as though the plan up to this point is truly to get you to the engine room to destroy this temple.
I think we stick to the plan. We can sneak around behind them. We just hug the edge of this open room here and just not get sighted. And then we can work our way down, no elevators, and we'll get to the power source.
Okay.
How long do you think we have if we set the trap or set off some reaction? Because we're going to need to figure out a way out.
I don't know the first thing about Saurian tech, so frankly, I don't even know how to answer that question. But the best we can hope for is we take a look and we try to destroy it or trigger some kind of explosion, and hopefully we have enough time to get out.
We should look for some kind of transport. Maybe Dandy can pilot.
We'll keep an eye out, but I'm not optimistic.
Okay, we stick to the plan. Just know that they're probably waiting for us and they're gonna kill us all and take Dandy. No, that's the worst case scenario.
Then let's get this done before they know that we're here.
You're right.
Agreed.
Let's be stealthy.
We kill Chuckles.
No, I just blow his feet off, you know?
That kills him.
That's where my heart's on.
I die. Oh, Derek, I love you, buddy. All right, we're going to try to steal and follow the map and follow, I guess Rhett would lead us with the map. And we would try to steal and stealth, following this outer pathway around and down, and hopefully not be spotted by these raptor people.
Roll a group stealth check.
Oh.
This, my friend,
Your
Danny,
advantage.
where I'm a Viking.
But I'm disadvantaged.
I'm disadvantaged.
Come
too.
on.
Pretty good. Oh my god.
I'm twisting this if I roll poorly because I have a huge plus. Give me a twist.
I got you, Sam. I got you.
16.
Better.
22.
Taking my 15.
Yeah.
15.
18.
Tonight has not
18?
been a good night for rolling.
I'm gonna pull out one twist if that's allowed.
Yeah, it absolutely is allowed.
We say yes. Like, like actually, no.
15.
I think my issue is I've only rolled like 4 times tonight. I gotta get more rolls in. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
okay, I got a
gotta
couple
get
coming too. Don't you worry.
I need to punch people, man.
careful what you wish for.
I need to
Don't you
punch people with the power of the sun,
Fury
okay?
of 1,000
Got it.
dragons.
Yep.
We can go kill the dinosaurs. There are 35 of them up there. That's at least 35
Look,
punches.
I was on board with that plan, okay?
I agree.
We could.
No.
Frederick, where do you summer?
I get out of Dino City to avoid the plague. Plus, I go to the waterfall homes.
The Dino Hamptons are nice.
Okay, you stealth. You move very sneakily. As you hug the back of this wall, you stick just to the edge of the shadows. The clatter of the warriors above you crashing together helps to cover the squeaking of Chuckles' shoes and the mechanical whirring of Rhett as you move towards the other side of the wall, or the other side of this opening. To go up, to raise up one landing, it's maybe a 4-foot incline. Most of you can just palm up to it and step up. And I would say that together, you're able to move easily. On the other side of the room, you see what the map displays. You see not even a door, but just an open section of wall that leads downward to a staircase.
All right, this is it.
Before we go too fast, we need to keep an eye out for any other security measures. All right?
There could be traps, and there could be, folks waiting for us. Although I think they're the ones waiting for us.
Idiot, they think we're to walk into the main room. They really don't know what they're expecting.
Or they heard exactly what we do. Normally.
Pike, why don't you lead the way? Danny, you stay right in the middle.
Gladly. And if it counts for anything, my passive perception is through the fucking roof. And I would basically try to go first, and, walking very lightly and deftly and moving stealthily the best I can while keeping my eyes out for any other additional pressure plates or something that might alert others of our presence.
Okay. You descend down the staircase. You twist and you spiral and you drop and drop and drop. Until, Pike, you feel it first, but you feel the strong, present thrum of ancient magics as you get lower and lower. As you step into this section, Dandy, it is the sensation of a fish returned to the ocean. As you descend this staircase as well, you feel not necessarily a sense of safety, but a sense of comfort, a sense of familiar power. And as you take the final step down, you enter into a room that has 4 large crystals, about the size of La Bouche, planted in each holding section of the room. And in the center, a small raised pedestal, very similar to the other temple. Scattered around the room, you see a collection of chaotically formed white crystals that looked almost like frozen lightning in the midst of striking.
Those are the gems the Empire uses to power their fleet.
So is the plan to just like blow them up so it blows up the pyramid?
We can't do it right away because we're still here. But I think that's the long and the short of it, yeah.
Let me at least take a look and see if there's some kind of, I don't know, control panel. I don't know how they control these fucking things. And I'm gonna walk up to one of the dino crystals, not the Dune spice crystals. The dino crystals.
That's not what it is.
Lightning spice.
We're not even remotely the same
Lightning
thing.
spice crystal.
And just sort of investigate to see if there's like a big red self-destruct button or like a power off or
Do not
any
press.
kind of controller. Are they using magic or like some sort of
There's a lever that
ancient
looks like a
dino
teacup.
tech.
You just tip it like this. And
Yeah, oddly, there's a teacup sitting in the room. You roll an investigation check.
Gladly.
Big money.
Do any of us notice anything different about Dandy?
Roll a perception check.
Can I do
Ren,
the same thing?
Huh?
Can I do that too?
Sure.
23.
23. With a 23, you start to investigate the gems. This is very firmly not ether tech. It is not high-level, sophisticated engineering. It is primal gem magic.
Yeah, it's
it is
like
not your
beyond.
foray. However, you understand the basics of power manipulation, and this operates under a similar philosophy. These seem to be rooted into something that is drawing power from them and feeding towards the central terminal in the room, though it has no way, it has no UI, it has nothing to plug into, it has nothing to click on or press, but as you look at it, it does very much feel like it begs for a gem.
The center begs for a gem.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sit there with my hand on my face, leaning close. Yep. All right. Yep.
Well,
Okay, I think I got it. The big crystal here, or gem. Let's call these gems, and then those things crystals.
What's the difference?
It's you know, crystal in the sense we're like all sand. It's basically crystal, right, and glass and all that stuff. So those are the crystals. These here are the gems, gemstones.
Gems.
It's like
All
tricky
right.
and jab. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Exactly right. These gems here, you see.
I missed that one.
They're magical gems. And there's 4 of them. All right, are you following me so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're full of energy, right? I can sense that. They're using some kind of magical ley lines through the ship or the floor or something. And they're all connected into the middle here, where it feels like a gem should be. And that's all I got.
What if we put a gem in the center space here then?
You got a Labouche-sized gem lying around anywhere?
It is not Labouche sized.
Oh.
It is maybe fist sized.
I'm just gonna start looking at myself. Feeling myself.
Dandy. Do I immediately think of Dandy when I see the... Like, because I think she has one like right here, right? That's kind of
I would
fist
say
size.
yes, and something else claws at the back of your memory.
That's a pretty good int roll. That's a pretty good memory check. That's like a 20 for memory check.
Sorry, I'll let you guys.
Did you two rolled
Not
percent-
well.
Yeah, I rolled a
I rolled a 6.
7.
You don't notice anything. Get out of here.
Neither of us seem to
Yeah.
be from.
You're not paying attention.
Do you feel like you were drawn here? Like you were as the Archon, you arrive and you say, I need to do Archon things, maybe?
I do not feel as if I was drawn here. But I do feel pretty good here. And I'm going to start walking towards what you're looking at.
The pedestal?
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Kind of wide-eyed.
As you step deeper into the space, the gems respond. And as you approach the central pedestal, you begin to, your form reacts to being in this space, and you begin to glow lightly as the gems glow in resonance.
Wait.
Even with a 7, you can see that. Sorry. That was a joke.
So it's very obvious. Thank you.
I summoned Marlon Brando, and then we're all fucked.
Wait, if the Saurians wanted her here, what if this is what they wanted her here for?
I mean, you're right. I don't know. Do you feel like you can interface with it in some way? Because I just had another idea.
Like the elevator?
Yes, I do. I will.
I wouldn't get any closer to that thing. But, Pike, is there any chance you have that blue gem that we got off Rex still on you?
Well, I don't have it, but certain somebody does.
And then I'll snap my fingers and out the wrist pocket comes the gem. And then I'll hand it to...
Yeah, it hits me, and then
I
I'll
don't know if I need to be the one to touch it, but... I mean, what do you think?
I'll hold it up, and I'll do this, and I'll, eye it up on the thing, and I'll move it aside and try to see if I think it would fit.
As you size it up against the opening in this pedestal, you get the sense that it would fit perfectly.
Well, Dandy, you or me?
I mean, I know that I feel like a fish who's in the sea, for the first time in a while. But, what am I feeling compelled, to do it myself?
I would say that you don't necessarily feel compelled, but you feel in control. And you have an innate sense that this will work for you.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. That's why I'm asking. The choice is yours.
Do I know what will happen if I do it? Do I have, a sense of what will happen?
No.
No understanding of consequence. I can do it.
As soon as she says that, I'll toss it to her in a very deft manner, just
It shatters on the ground.
She fumbles it. It's
dodge.
It hits one of the energy crystals and everything starts exploding and chain reaction.
Each other,
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Stardust Rhapsody's over.
Well, hold on before you do anything.
As soon as she catches it, though, I'll have a smile on my face and I'll say, good choice.
Before we do anything, we don't know what's going to happen when we put that gem in there, all right? We don't know if the colors matter, if it being blue versus red matters, or if they wanted us to bring the gem here, and they clearly wanted you here. Oh, God. Let me just think about this for a second.
But you will protect me, right?
Do our best.
So it will be okay.
Yes, Dandy, we'll protect you. Look. And I'm going to make a pink pterodactyl. Just like your spaceship thing. And it'll circle around you.
Listen, Rhett, I know that thinking is your thing, but let's just let it ride. Whatever happens, happens. We're all here together.
Well, maybe if you take the square root of Q and you...
Come on, knock it off.
As he's doing this, I'm
E
going to
times
take
the-
the one out of the center of my chest and put it in, or wherever it is on me,
Instead of the one they gave you.
instead of the one you gave me.
Is it removed?
That's
yeah,
not
is that
removable.
Okay.
Oh,
That would be like ripping your heart out of your chest.
Hot swap.
Gotta leave him up.
I don't
Gotta
feel
leave him up.
compelled to do what I just said. Instead, I take the one that he was giving me and I put it in.
Well, now if you're carry the 2
Second,
Hold on to your
put
butt.
the gem in the center console. The gems erupt around you, and you respond in kind. Your eyes turn white. Everything glows as the ley lines pulse brightly with power. You can all feel the thrum of ancient magics erupting and swirling around you. You know in this moment that you have become the ship and you have control. And should you choose so, at your beckon, you can destroy it.
Oh my God. Danny still in there?
Can you hear us?
Whoa!
You did it, Dandy!
Do I feel compelled to do that?
You're in full control.
Oh Lord.
I don't know what it is that you did, but you did it, whatever it is!
And we're not dead yet.
I can't hear any. I'm not even. It's just.
Yeah, can she actually hear
I
us?
would say
she be able to-
that you understand that they're talking to you, but it's like shouting into a hurricane. The force of ancient energies that swirls around you in this moment is almost intoxicating. You have expanded your perception beyond mortal means, and you don't just grasp that around you, though you still understand it. You grasp everything within the core of this ship and its immediate vicinity.
So, I'm just thinking all of these things, and I'm thinking to myself about how I finally kind of feel this. I for the first time feel this sense of like belonging, like true, almost like origin belonging. And I do feel like maybe this is worth, like I need to explore it more before like destroying it. But then I remember my family, I've never had that feeling before, and that sense of belonging is way more like true and rooted in like a real emotion of love and joy and happiness. And so I decide to destroy the ship. Because they're threatening us.
Wow.
You do this, and as you make this choice, you send out the command that only you know will accomplish your task. You overload the energy gems in this room, and you understand that very shortly they will chaotically boil over and shoot out unfiltered energy into the room. And almost assured they create a chain reaction amongst the crystals that are here, destroying this entire ship.
I think everything's going to be okay.
So I mean, real quick, what are we witnessing happen while we're watching this? The rest of us, so she doesn't even be reacting to what we're saying.
The rest of you would see the gems that were in the edges of the room, LaBouche size, have erupted into bright light, as well as her. The ley lines in the floor crackle. They don't just illuminate, they crackle with visceral energy that you can almost taste as it licks up from the ground beneath your feet. It just thrums and pulses and gushes around Dandy as her hand extends over the gem, and her hair almost flaps and flows in energetic winds.
Dandy! I give Pike like a grim, knowing look for a second.
And you can see that I'm kind of like breathing heavily, and I almost have this like, again, this wry smile comes across my face, almost wild looking, like I'm excited and I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm kind of enjoying the chaos.
Is white good? It's not red. Is white good?
I hope it's good. I like look up the stair. I mean, is it pretty obvious that it would be like, are we like falling apart?
So
like,
the light and the pulsing energy feels a little like it's contained in this space. However, you do start to feel the ship itself tremble, and so it's shaking. The gems are starting to crack and crackle as Dandy drops her hand and steps away from it, and the energy.
The second that I see her like come disconnected from this thing, I would turn to Rhett and finally answer him, after having just kind of stood there and taken what happened. I'd say, I think she made a choice, and it looks like this thing might be coming down. We gotta get out of here.
And as I take my hand off, I'm gonna say, let's run out of here. Let's run. And then, start running. I'll lead the way.
You heard her. Come on!
Let's go!
Here we go.
All right! Good choice, Dandy. The important thing is that you made the choice. And we keep going.
You all race up the spiral staircase as you take turn after turn. The energy, you can feel it. As you move away from it, you can feel it as it starts to overload behind you. As you move away from the gleaming light, you crest back out of the doorway. You are not being stealthy this time. And as the whole temple starts to struggle and shake from what you've done, as you skip out, you see the same Saurian war party just above you, but they have stopped battling each other. They look around, confused at what's happening to the ship. They can feel the shaking, the trembling as the surface is unsteady beneath their feet. 2, 3 of them fall over as you very blatantly just start sprinting out of this space. You start hopping through the aqueduct behind them. You chase over the other side, and it's at this moment that they would take note of you. And you would hear snarling, clanging. You hear, even anyone at this point can hear calls of the Archon ring out. As they start to make their way down the staircase and out at you. They begin to give chase. You sprint down the aqueduct as you make your way back. Having not cleared the floor, I'll need everyone to roll a dex saving throw.
Everyone remembers those spots I pointed out an hour ago. Dexterity?
Yes, a dexterity saving throw.
That one I like.
I'm gonna take a
Come on.
twist on this one.
Come on!
Twister.
Come do!
I'm twisting as well.
There we go.
I got another 15, and I feel like I should just try again.
Keep it.
I'm keeping my 15. I'm keeping my 15. 15's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm such a plus though, and I just can't rely on 15.
22.
For now, you're saving the goods.
I
for later.
know. I just gotta crit some people when I punch them in the face.
That's what you get for not using chest X dice.
You're right.
Oh, bouncy dice.
23
13,
with a 15 and higher. You pass the save. You navigate through this tunnel, but you are not being careful this time. You understand the stakes. The temple is getting ready to explode. And the crackling energy that will cause from this will level this entire space. You're running through. As you step on the stones as you go, traps start going off, darts start flying, and hit other walls. Other sideways blades come out attached to wooden planks as you dodge and you miss, but here and there, a slice tacks at you. And you take anyone who did not pass. Should have done this math beforehand. 27 points of damage as the traps go off. If you pass, you will take half.
Oh! I don't have evasion yet.
What type of damage?
It'd be like a slashing, piercing.
18?
13.
27 is the total.
Yeah, so half.
So whatever.
Yep.
Holy fuck. If you fail.
Got it.
Oh, fuck! Rick, no! Dude, I would try to help him if he looks like he took a big hit. I would put his arm over my shoulder and try to keep urging him to run.
Yeah, I would
Come on,
say
buddy.
that absolutely you do that. You pick and you start to run together as the traps are going off, and you're not even attempting to dodge them, right? You're just taking them as you're trying to get out of this space. You're tanking it all.
Yeah.
Does it feel like the Saurians are gaining on us?
Roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh. Wow, that's not bad. 15.
15.
Wow.
It does
16,
feel
16.
like 16. It does feel like they're starting to gain on you, even as you run. As you're popping off these traps, they understand where you're headed, and they're trying to follow close behind. Chants of the Archon fill your ears as it reverberates down the tunnel.
Are they taking any hits?
I'm going to be running along the wall, and I'll say, "Oh, they're gaining us!" I'm gonna take off my hat, reach in, and pull out a pinata of a llama corn, and I'm gonna put it back on and throw it back as far as I can, 60 feet behind me. And as it's going to then kind of dance around magically with a rainbow tailing from its tail, and then burst in a 20-foot cube, and I have to roll basically what the effect is. I don't know if it's more than a 20-foot cube.
This space is not larger. This entire opening of this tunnel is not larger than a 20-foot cube.
So it fills the entire hole with, as I cast Nether's Mischief,
Pianos. Anvils.
it bursts into a bunch of pies that lay on the ground with these the steam rising from the pie takes the form of like a shapely dino woman as it's going to with its slender fingers it's going to like kind of beckon towards them, and everyone who goes through that cube must make a wisdom saving throw.
35 wisdom saves.
DC 16, or become charmed by me. And so the pie is going to say, "Lay down, take a rest, sleep, enjoy the pie."
You've been Archon this whole time. Why not take some Archon?
You see as you chuck this llama corn behind you and it begins to circle and explode and becomes this voluptuous dino woman. With comprehend languages still in place, you hear, "Jeffrey, I know where I'll be vacationing this summer." And as you see a great many of them stop and are caught up watching the gyrations of this image as it goes. But there are just a couple left that were unfazed by the attempts and carry on after you.
Oh man, sorry, that's gonna be gruesome. Oh, but no one can resist the smell of pie.
Do I remember what kind of like door? Was there any kind of doorway or gate that we can close?
Yeah.
Just totally like. But did we even see like a groove for any kind of door or gate, or is it just like? Is this like the act? Not the act. Yeah, the
exhaust
drain.
Yeah, it did not look closable. Like there was a door or anything like that. It did very much look like it was just a drain of sorts.
So I'll be hobbling as fast as I can, just getting hit with blades and darts and getting stabbed and everything else.
And you all continue to run out of this space. And you make it out. You burst out onto the sands, right to where you were, the sand steamer right ahead of you, as you see probably 4 or 5 Saurians that didn't get caught up by Chuckles' mischief. A little bit further up the tunnel from where you are now. Still racing after you.
Does it look like we have time to get onto the speeder and escape? Or does it look
You
like we see
absolutely
that
have time to get on the speeder and escape if that's like just to get on the speeder and escape.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We've got 2 options. I can get us out of here as fast as we can, or we can try and stay and fight. But with that thing exploding, I don't know that we want to stick around.
We run. Let's get the fuck out of here! And I just hobble up onto the speeder, onto the skiff.
Same.
You hobble up and you slump onto your back, bleeding from cuts in your arms. You look just to your left and you see the corpse of Raish. As everyone else jumps onto the sand speeder. Kavir, you start your familiar path. You race through the what you know you need to do to unfurl and make this movable. The Saurians hot on your tail have now just exited the mouth of the opening as you whip the sand speeder to life and you start to careen back towards Geru Bay. You blow the distance between you and them apart. you are soaring off off into the distance as you start to careen through dunes, and it's in the moment you start to crest the larger one that cuts off your vision between the bay and this temple, that in the back you see, almost as the sky goes dark, as the temple itself begins to crackle and pop as strikes of lightning erupt from inside. Debris and brick and stone fly in all directions as an electric lightning explosion tears the entire ship to pieces and destroys out for what looks like probably half a mile. As you come over the dune and you solidify your way back to Geru Bay.
Oh my god. The moment that, like, this explosion has happened and there's, light and everything kind of, like, calms down and we crest over this dune and, there's a relative calmness and silence kind of comes back to us, I would take a deep breath, and knowing how close we were to probably dying, I'll take out a cigarette, light a new one, and just look at everybody and say, man, that was close.
Not even close, baby.
You can kind of get the sense that there's a level of, like, enjoyment Pike gets out of almost risking his life.
Mm-hmm. The close calls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just staring back as we're, like, in town. I'm just kind of, like, staring back at it.
Dandy, are you all right?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Good. Kavir, are you all right? I'll look down at Raish's body that's, I presume, with us.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been, disturbed. And I'll look kind of at the utter ruin, I presume. I don't know if the whole, like, fucking desert's been glassed behind us or what that looks like.
You actually see what's happened is the eruption of these crystals has created a, superstorm. And over the destruction of where the temple was are these massive expanse of dark clouds, as almost like returned to nature, the energy that was captured in the ground has gone back to the sky and erupting in a natural rage. It strikes back at the land. And there is, like, just over the horizon, there are wild lightning storms.
Now that they destroyed that ship and the Saurians on it, I'm a little better, but I still feel for my friend. He had no choice, and he tried to help us in the end.
How do you think he knew that I was with you?
Who the hell knows? Unless Kavir.
Well, he knew I was with a crew, more than just me and LaBouche, but I didn't, at least as far as I can remember, go into much detail.
Considering he had a way to reach out to us, there's a very good chance that he had a lot more intel than he was letting on.
I mean, the boss could have been the boss, could have been folks have seen you. Maybe someone put it together.
I
Saw
don't
us all
understand
together.
why he would betray us if they had already taken everything from him, his family.
Is that true? Did they really kill half the town?
It seemed like it. It was much more empty than I remember. It's possible he was saving the rest of them. It's also possible he was doing it because he believed that we really could get rid of them. And that was his in. I'd like to hope, but I can't guarantee. I just know that he told us enough, and he gave us a map that was seemingly accurate.
So you're saying he was a double agent?
I can't even pretend to begin and assume anything at this point. I don't know. I hope so. As complicated as that is.
Well, I'm not going to search his things out of respect, but if you as his best friend were to come across some kind of communication or agreement or anything written or otherwise, might provide some insight.
Are we back in Gary Bay, or we've kind of stopped in the just over that dune?
I would say you've crested over the dune and you've made your way back, and you are docking the sand speeder in that drop off, almost like a carport kind of space, and you can choose to walk in. And I would say even at this point, you would catch almost like on the winds. It was very quiet when you came initially. You would catch the chattering of people on the other side of the doorway.
At sort of Rhett's suggestion, I'm going to lay him to rest. If I can find where his family is buried, then I'm going to bury him there. And before that, I will check and see if he has anything on him. But for now, I just need to pay respect to him.
I will help. And I'll gently pick up the body of Raish and just sort of turn to you almost like in service. Lead the way.
Thank you, my friend.
Is my body language.
And so we'll walk back into Garabay. And then are the people scatter again? Are they?
You walk back into Gary Bay. You're back on that familiar matted sand roadways. And you see the people now out in full mass throughout the town. And it definitely seems like far less people than you would expect to be here. And they are all looking out over the horizon at the storm that's been created, and the explosion being absolutely voluminous. They have a sense of what's gone down. And as you look out in the crowd, there's an old woman. You kind of see it on the edge, and you recognize her to be Soraya's mom.
I'm going to sort of address everyone, the whole town or whoever's there. From what we can tell, the Saurians are gone. At least the ones that were here. Raish helped us. He gave us what we needed. He was a hero, and he died that way. I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. But for now, I think we're safe, or at least safer than we were. Where are the rest of his family buried, so that I can lay him to rest?
As you address the collected people, most will turn to look at you as you start speaking. And the woman on the edge, Soraya's mom, once she realizes who you are, and she does, and she sees the body of Raish in your arms, she approaches you. Kavir, I'm glad to see you're okay.
I can't, with the guilt of Soraya, I can't look her in the eyes, so I'm kind of just looking down. I'm sorry I couldn't do more.
It is us who has to be sorry. Raish knew that he led you into a trap. But the Saurians came days ago. They killed everyone. Half of everyone. And they said, if we did not produce the Archon, that they would come back and kill the rest of us. We didn't know what that meant, or who they looked for. But someone knew. They spoke of a captain who had seen you all together. They knew who you were, and they knew that if they applied the right pressure, they could bring you all here
Do you know who this person was?
Oh, fucking.
Did you hear her name?
Bracken.
Ironsides.
That's all we heard. But Raish, he didn't want to. He didn't want to do that to you, but he believed that if he brought you here, you would succeed in the plan. He thought that you would be able to destroy them, all of you. He never doubted. He never wanted to lead you into a trap, but he knew that there was a chance that they would capture whoever this Archon is. But he couldn't watch the rest of the town be destroyed.
He did what made the most sense. He was always an idiot, but damn it, he was right.
You both were. Give me his body.
I need to be the one to put him to rest. Where's his family? Where's Soraya? Maybe we can, or at least
I will show you the way. And she starts to guide you deeper into the town, to a section where you see what look to be innumerable freshly dug graves. And she directs you to a section, very quaint, and you see Soraya written on a very modest headstone. Next, you see Raish's family.
I'm gonna use sort of my sands to split the sand in between the two plots. Big enough for Raish's body, and turn to Labush. And Labush, my friend, please put Raish's body down.
I don't have to lean to extend my arms and very gently get the body into its resting place and thinly pull out from underneath, disturbing the body not at all.
As little as possible,
As little as possible.
Before I sort of lower the sands down, I am going to check him just to see if he had anything else that he wanted to convey to us or had for us. Not so much rifling through it, but almost fixing his tattered clothes and sort of checking it at the same time. Mm-hmm. Do I find anything on his person?
Roll an investigation check.
So close. Twisted?
Twisted.
Yeah, 100% D&D Beyond.
Seriously, my God.
40,000 twists.
Yeah.
I got dice over here if you want.
It was sitting on a 19, and then it was like, 3. 15.
With a 15, as you spread the sands and Labush lays him in, and you right his clothes and you get ready to put him to rest, you find one thing, and it's what looks like a hand drawing of you, him, and Soraya. They're probably 15.
The closest thing to like a picture that we would have. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm gonna well up, and tears won't fall yet, but I am obviously very emotional. And I'm gonna slowly let the sands fall behind him so that he lowers, and then let them close and cover over top. And it's much neater than the other plots around. Mm-hmm. Almost pristine, I'd say. And then fold up the picture, put it in my vest, and turn away.
As you close the sands around him, and you put him to his final rest, this plot over him takes almost a pristine shape, and has the faintest shimmering of bronze scattered throughout the sands that cover him now.
I'm sorry I couldn't do the same for Soraya. But now at least they're together.
Oh.
And then,
We never blamed you for that.
I could only blame myself.
Thank you for everything that you have done for us this day. Rish believed that you would be successful. And I'm sure that he died knowing that you have freed us.
I'm sure that's why we were successful. But thank you for your kind words.
You need to go now. With their ship destroyed, the Empire will know that they were cut off for a brief moment. And it's also possible that the destruction will call to a larger Saurian force. You don't want to be here when it all shows up.
You can't be here either. It may be time for us to leave entirely, leave this planet behind.
There is nowhere for us but here.
They're always stubborn.
I was born here. My parents were born here, their parents before them. We are people of the dunes. And we will stay that way.
Whenever we figured out this Archon business and everything else going on, we'll come back. We will have this planet again. We will be free.
It will be nice to see you.
Likewise. And then we'll turn back. I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put my hat back on.
Let's go.
I'll sort of look to LaBouche and kind of reach up and have kind of my hand up and on his shoulder as we walk away.
Yeah, I'll have my hand on your shoulder as well, and I'll be muttering to myself in the language that I don't often speak.
Oh.
Sort of murmuring, bubbling, hissing. It sounds a little bit like the Keurig. But I'm saying
That's very funny.
my
We had to do it.
of goodbye during this moment.
I cast comprehend languages so I can understand.
Oh no, that's gone.
Burning hand erupts in the graveyard.
Just kidding.
Ah, shit, that was my other one.
Kavir. I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you.
Do you know any local, I don't know, kids that would have scavenged the barracks by now? Or know anything about it?
It's tough. I mean, I'm sure there are a few scavengers around. If anything, it's something to sell. I can ask around. Would I offhand know of a specific group that would do that? I've been away for a while, so that's a bit understandable, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think you would know that it would be pretty... Normally the barracks would be up and functional,
right?
So they would not like have scavenged the barracks, but it being ripe for the taking, I think you would like have a clue that any rambunctious scoundrel would have
scrappers
would have got in there and taken what they could, but they could have spread out anywhere.
They're hard to track, which is why they typically don't get caught.
All right, well, on the way out, I'd like to see if there's some sort of battery or armory or something where they stored the weapons, because if we can, we should try to make that look like an accident.
It's on the way.
All right. Let's get out of here.
So we'll jump back on the sand speeder.
You jump back on the sand speeder and you make your way across the dunes, away from Geru Bay, and you make your way back easily, solemnly, but easily to the barracks until you arrive at your destination.
I'll walk in the barracks, and presumably all the devastation's still there. Mm-hmm. I want to sort of look around and just kind of investigate the place to see if I find any storerooms where they would basically keep explosives, or any other kind of weaponry.
I would say that it's all pretty cut open, and you would see there are blaster burns throughout the walls. There are, on the Imperial guards themselves, there's a collection of like Imperial plasma rifles and like glowing plasma grenades, just scattered across the floor.
Are there the gems or the crystals, like the fuel, around?
No, not here.
Do you see anything that might be useful for?
Just a few grenades. I was hoping we could blow the place sky high, and maybe they'd blame it on a spare spark in the battery or something like that. But
I will say the carnage here isn't like my people, so I don't know that they would connect the two.
What I'm worried about is them coming here, realizing what happened, and closing their iron fucking fist around your planet.
Yeah.
And maybe that's fucking better than being torn apart by dinosaur people, but
it's effectively how they lived. The lesser of two evils, for sure.
And even though this was just one barracks on one outpost on the planet, the fact that this was able to happen at all, they're going to come back in their full force. And the only reason why it won't get annihilated is the crystal.
All right. That's right.
And the Thorians are going to think that it was the Empire that destroyed their temple ship.
Which means the Empire might think it's the Saurians that started everything as well, so hopefully they see that and not my people in the middle of it.
Well, even if they don't blame the Zorvoon, I think they're going to get themselves in the middle of a terrible intergalactic conflict.
Casualties of war.
Begun the Dune Wars have.
I propose we kill Chuck.
And you make it back to the Rhapsody.
Does the Rhapsody have room for the sand spear?
Yeah.
I'd like
the
to
Rhapsody has a pretty big hangar bay, and it's absolutely not filled.
I'd like to keep it for sentimental reasons.
Fold up the.
Yeah.
I imagine we got to be able to break down the sand speeder to some
I
degree,
would
right?
think you wouldn't even. You absolutely can collapse it, and the tubes at the bottom are a sort of compression air, and they're deflatable.
I'm imagining like a sand catamaran.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Very exactly correct. So you can absolutely work the sand streamer into the bay and collapse the sail and tie it up and deflate and kind of like shift it as much as you'd like away into the hangar.
A little piece of hull. And then we'll head into the sort of main quarters area.
Yeah, you can park it next to the warthog from the junk planet and the sled from the ice planet.
We're just like collecting vehicles everywhere we go.
100%. They're like the Keyblades on all the other worlds.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
I don't know why they call it a warthog. It always looked more like a puma to me. Anyway.
Can we go back? I forgot to play Gwent against that old lady.
Oh, and
I fast travel real quick.
the hangar door closes behind you on the Rhapsody. You park the Sandstreamer. You head back into the lounge area, the pilot's chair, and you get ready to leave this world behind for now. You push forward on the throttle. You feel the familiar thrum of the engine whir to life as you take off. The Rhapsody twists up into the air, breaks out of the atmosphere, and finds itself once again surrounded in space. And as you begin to discuss what lies next on your journey, you see on your readout a blinking from Hank, pinging the radar.
Oh. What is it, buddy?
Large vessel rapidly approaching.
Oh, fucking hell!
What is it?
Can you tell what it is, who it is? Is it Ironsides?
Breaking into view, moving unbelievably fast. An even larger temple destroyer rapidly approaching you.
Oh, fuck.
Blasting onto the display in front of you. You see an immense creature. You see a large T-Rex head. A mantle that he wears about him. No crown, but a mantle of no less than 18 feathers surrounds his shoulders. Almost a kilt of furs, leathers, it's hard to tell, as this creature appears on your screen and says, "Present to me the Archon."
No can do, boss. Let us be on our way. We won't have any trouble. I'll hit the emergency. Woo! It's glowing red. It's flashing inside.
It is flashing red. The alarm bells are going off. This is not the gathering summonings. This is the battle station summonings. As he says, "That was not a question." And erupting from the base of this temple structure, you see ships begin to pour out. And I need everyone to decide initiative. This massive T-Rex person calls out that this is not, I wasn't asking, present the Archon. As you slam the alarm button, the signifier that everyone runs to battle stations. You all meet up in that familiar hexagonal runway as it races towards the hangar bay.
Oh, we have a cutscene where we're all running down.
Sprinting, yeah, very Gundam-esque. Sprinting down the hallway. You all burst into the hangar bay. Pike first.
Once my boss man here, he punches that warning sign, warning siren, and it blares, and we all make it to the hangar. I would take one last drag of my cigarette as I stamp it out and say, "They always want to do this the hard way." And I'll put one foot on the ladder leading up into the Sparrow, vault in, and as I close the hatch above me and turn the key and give it some gas to take off, Jason by the Midnight begins playing on my radio. As I take off out of the Rhapsody into outer space, and I will I'll take my turn.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna move 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and absolutely just lay into this guy as I use my blasters to attack twice with +8 on both 2 hits. It's going to be a 20 and a 21 to hit.
Oh, it's actually a good egg.
Oh, they'll hit. Yeah.
The first one, these are both on number 3. That's going to be 8 plus 6 is 14. 14, 19, 20, 26 total points of damage over 2 blaster attacks.
Shit. 26.
on number 3.
Yeah, on number 3.
Exactly. As you race into the Sparrow and you take flight, you burst out of the Rhapsody, just gunning, laying on fire as your blasts shoot out and easily land in to this ship. Peppering the front of it. It looks incredibly beaten up.
That's my turn.
Kavir. How do you get in your ship?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're racing down the hallway. You burst into the hangar bay. You see
I
your
jump.
ship.
I lay down the sands. I kind of surf on them straight into the cockpit, and then just slam it forward as the Echo busts out of the Rhapsody, straight into combat. I am busting
I hate to
real
be
good.
you forgot to assign homework, but doesn't a ship go before Kavir?
Oh shit! Yeah. You're right. And
yeah.
this is all for the getting into ships is all for flavor.
Yeah.
Flavor town.
We've already gotten in our ships.
Yeah, everyone's
so they can fight all of us.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna fight
They
everybody.
all destroy.
I am immediately eviscerated. My ship is just they all sit and then just get absolutely like Swiss cheese.
I know. They could.
If Chuckles dies, I'm playing glup shit.
Who's number 1 over there? I'm just gonna go 1 through 6. All right, this ship will turn towards Pike, having approached. We'll go.
2. Now he can turn.
Yeah, he'll just go forward.
3.
And he'll take a couple of blaster shots at Pike. Oh fuck! I gotta roll to attack.
Can he? Is this good?
Ooh, baby.
He's in the cones.
Oh, okay.
You're about to get coned.
We'll see.
I mean,
You think an ace pilot doesn't have tricks up his sleeves?
The American dream.
23
I do
and
think
25 to hit.
Bastard, you were just out of my ace maneuver. Yeah, they'll hit.
Oh, do you literally have the spin?
I have a reaction.
Where you deflector them?
I can increase my AC by 4, but that is 1 shy. Wait, did you say 23?
Yeah, the first was 23.
I will use my reaction. So I will expend 10 feet of movement on my next turn to do advanced reflexes, which will increase my AC by 4 until the start of my next turn. So I'm essentially seeing this come in, and I'm able to deftly maneuver out of the way of one of the hits. Yeah. And I'll get hit by the other one. So my AC for my AC until I'm sorry. It would only be 22. I can't get out of the way of either, right? You said it was 23
and 25.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Never mind. I take it back.
It's literally
Cool.
a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like a minor shield.
Yeah.
I know
Still
it's
some gangster ass.
I'm
shit
still
to
gonna
do,
hold on to
yeah.
my reaction.
All right, you
I
hold
just
on to
take
your
it.
reaction.
I
I'll walk it
just
all
take
back.
it.
I'll walk it all back.
I try to get out of the way, and my ship is grazed by these shots.
As you see, almost in these like prehistoric like bug form ships pouring out of this temple ship, you see red lasers blast out of gems fixed to the edge of these cannons as beams land into the Sparrow, and you take 17 points of blaster
That's a good
damage.
chunk.
It's going to use the rest, or it has to use the rest of its movement.
It has to use the rest
So
of
how
its
much movement does
movement.
it have? It's used 3 so far.
It has
1,
50.
2, 3. So
Does the turn count?
4.
No, you can just turn as long as you're moving.
And it will turn towards yeah, exactly right.
Let's go, one more.
That's it, right?
Yep. Kavir,
2, 3, 4, 5.
you've entered into space.
Perfect. Now that 1 has conveniently placed itself in front of me, I'm gonna move up 1, 2, 3 for now, and I'm actually going to use my guns on it as well. However, I'm gonna target its cannons or its guns, the gem guns or cannons, whatever you mentioned.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do that. So I can use this twice, right? Is what it says?
I believe blasters is like a double attack.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do 2 of these. I have a plus 7 to hit, so it's a 26 and a 24.
Damn.
Oh, both those. Yeah.
All right. So they do each 2d8s plus 7. Which one's the d8? It's this one, I think. 2, 3, 4. Roll those. 5 and 8 is 13. 7, 20, 24, plus 7, 31 points of damage to the ship number 1.
31, you blast out at this ship, firing at the crystals on its blasters. As your beams fire out, it's coalesced punches of condensed sand as they land into the ship. As the sand hits, it begins to eat away at the hull and destroys this ship, obliterating its
Sands
pilot
of time, baby.
into oblivion. And
So number 1 is gone.
number one is gone.
Awesome. And then I have to finish my movement,
Yes,
right?
that's correct. But you at least don't careen through him.
So then, so I would have moved 3. So I can turn now, or I have to move
Yeah,
1
no,
and
you
then turn.
can still turn.
Yeah,
So I
you just moved.
can turn, and then I can't turn again.
You
no?
can.
Oh,
As long as
and
you're
so
moving, you can turn.
I'm gonna line up
You
right
just
next to
can't
Pike.
turn on the first movement.
Got it.
Every
Okay.
subsequent, the first movement has to be forward. Every subsequent movement, you can turn at an angle.
Okay, so I'm gonna line up next to Pike.
Nice.
And 2 will go.
Okay.
Which one's 2?
He's facing this way.
It will move like up 1
1
through its people, up 2 through its people,
2,
and then
3,
yep,
4. Does it want to turn 5?
yeah. Can it hit who can it hit that is not Dandy?
I mean, basically anybody who's not red.
So yeah, basically we just continue these lines out. Yeah, anyone that's even
What if it's
me, I'm kind of in his arc
Give
still.
him ranges.
I would say me or
If you-
Labouche.
if
If
you're
you make like
yeah.
it reasonable.
Yeah. All right. It will shoot at Chuckles.
Oh! Oh no!
20 and a 13.
The 13. So my reaction, if Chuckles is the target of an attack, he can choose to redirect that attack to any other target he can see.
Wow.
Any other target he can see.
Can I basically redirect it back to him?
Yeah. 100% you can.
The first one's gonna miss, and the second one is gonna be direct hit. I'm gonna say, oh no, thank goodness I have this, and I'm gonna reach out and put on a sweatband around my head, and then suddenly a sweatband's gonna go around the top of my saucer as a big arm with a giant tennis racket is gonna appear, and Mario Tennis hit back and thunk it right back at him.
It arcs through space as your Mario Tennis arm knocks it back, and the hit lands on. That was number 2.
Yeah, with like the rocket laser.
But you were gonna go with one of those curved straws.
Oh, that next time.
Okay.
It's gonna change every time.
As the red blast lands back on its issuer, and that was its full movement.
Is that just your reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
sick.
reaction.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's
Dandy?
me. This is Pike, right?
I'm this pinkish ship.
Do we know how
Okay.
much damage
Got
it
to
did?
ship.
I have
No,
to
because
do.
we didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Or
Six?
This
turning's not moving.
Yeah,
So,
you don't have
so
to-
you get it for free. You get the turning for free.
Oh, okay.
So you're at 5 right
Here.
now, yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
or you would turn
5.
4 would be there. Wait, so you were you here?
No,
Yeah.
2's here.
Here, okay, got it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
and then you can turn
5,
5, and then you can turn in there or go that way.
6.
You have.
Oh, but my butt is towards you. now.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
you
So
will be
Kavir
rammed.
will. Yeah,
I don't want to do
crash
that.
into you.
So you can end here,
Get in
or
there.
you can end either here,
I want to be
or
behind you.
you can come up this direction
Yeah,
instead.
let's do that. I'll be right behind you on your aft.
I mean, you could end this
Yeah.
way, pointing this way. Nobody collides into anybody. You just do whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Right, and
You're
then you
flying
still
in formation. The Rhapsody crew.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But can I be facing towards you guys?
You can. That might
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens.
You and
Just-
I made.
we just want to make sure
Yeah,
you
'cause
don't
you get a free
collide.
turn at the
I
end.
think
But yes, I think that's
Oh,
totally
because you
fine.
have to do that? Okay, got it.
You're good.
I'm going to, as the pterodactyl, Terry, summon the
Neopets. folks.
constellations, and I am going to target Pike and repair 2d10 hull points. And once per turn, you can choose to gain advantage on a roll.
That's sick.
Oh,
You just activated God mode.
You're
And I
the
think I
best.
do 2d10, right? Yeah, I do that.
You're the best.
Yep, you roll 2d10. As your form flies out of the hangar, you would step onto your ether platform, and the energies would swirl about you as you use your druidic might to take shape a giant pterodactyl. You fly out into the hangar bay, and you fly out of the hangar bay, and you come behind Pike and Kavir. You summon the power of the stars themselves. You draw upon the constellations, and immediately, Pike, your ship will swirl with the energies of the stars as you repair damage.
Huge. Thank you.
You will hear over comms, not directed at any one of you, but it really is her.
Oh shit.
Alright, we gotta release these guys.
The third one will move.
Yeah, he's weak as hell. Come on, bring him on.
He has to go there.
Okay. And he will gun straight at Pike, being directly in front of him.
Oh no.
He's just flying straight at him.
No. I mean, he'll like shoot.
He'll
at him.
attack
Yeah,
first.
Yeah, he'll attack.
He's
first.
gonna use
This guy's giving up.
He's gonna drive by.
Yeah, it's all good.
17 and a natural 1.
They both miss.
Wow.
Okay, he will turn.
So that's 1,
He will turn kind of towards Derek and then just move.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. And that's 3. It's to Chuckles.
Oh, you chose the wrong crew to attack. I would have gotten in basically, and it's like basically bop it, twist it, and I'm basically just pushing a bunch of shit that shouldn't actually work, but very much like oh god, can I say the orcs of 40k? It's because I believe my Motley and magic, it fucking works. And
That's the
the
back.
headband is gone.
Flip it around. That's the back.
Oh.
That's like the little.
Oh yeah,
I thought you were just a circle.
so I was here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to turn. Actually,
You can.
Yeah, you can turn.
I'm going to stay here. Can I? Are they in my cone? Hold on. Yes. Right? Is this guy my firing cone? I guess I'll wait here. Where? Are they in my firing cone?
They are now. It's
You
So
you have
one,
a special.
two.
Yes, they would be in your
That's
firing
one.
cone.
It's just one.
You
You
turn.
don't turn.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I am going to.
3 is very weak.
Don't worry about it.
Pull out. I'm going to press some buttons, and I'm going to smack the flower on my lapel as a large flower on the lapel of the clown on my saucer will emerge, and a blast of acid is going to shoot out, and it's going to fork and attack both of them.
nice.
2 and 3.
Jeez.
2 and 3.
Okay.
Because I actually don't know what my pies do. I guess that's something that you roll, but I'm going to just do my flower attack. Holy shit, what is it? It's +7, so a 19. Can I twist? One twist?
Yeah.
19 and then a 23 to hit. And then
Both hit.
What's the lowest we've hit with it? 19?
oh my gosh,
I don't know.
that was a good
Mine was 2021.
Yeah, mine was like 26
It was a
or
D8.
24.
Where can I find D8s? Okay. To number 2, it's going to deal 7 + 7, 14 points of damage.
Big money.
Nice.
And to number 3,
He's out of here. Get him out of here.
it's going to deal 16 points.
Get him out of
of
here.
damage.
Melt that guy.
Oh, whoops. As you spray out in this cone and it collides with both ships, you'll see as your blast lands on them, the acid eats through the hulls and they're both destroyed in space.
Ship 2.
That's what I said! 2, 3, 4,
Contra style.
5.
You did 16 to 2.
So 4.
No, I present my broadside. I present my aft to them.
Yeah, I bet you do.
All right, do you actually present your app?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one's 4?
4 is all the way back here.
Okay.
Definitely not in range of Chuckles.
4 will begin to fly. If it can, it's not going to collide with its team, but it will try and fly in the direction of Chuckles.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Should be able to shoot from
5? Yeah, I mean, it can definitely get it from here to there. That's 4.
Yeah.
And then if you want to make your attack there and then choose where he moves after.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
And due to my ability, my feature, the
fucking
caboose,
You activated his trap card!
you do not get a bonus for attacking my aft.
wrote these!
You damn it! Studied the caboose.
I picked up 2 dice. I was so excited. I was like, the fool forgot about the aft rule.
Look at my caboose!
How did you forget about
Damn
that?
it.
Oh my gosh. He really made you look like an asshole there.
Got him!
Funny.
Very funny.
All right.
That's very funny.
I'd also imagine that like death, it seems silly, but like the kind of acid that comes out is like this horrible demonic. They probably mutate so fast that they like die, and it's like being killed by
like a
that.
really dark way
It's
to die.
Like a
horribly
really
gruesome.
pungent, terrible green
Yeah.
demonic acid
Yeah.
eats away and horribly disfigures them as they
Yeah,
disintegrate.
it like might
into-
turn you into spawn chaos, and then you die.
Yeah. Oh my
It's
god.
like the troopers who get hit by the yellow acid in Starship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, 100%.
So 4 will hit 1 with a 17 probably.
What was that?
17 to hit.
17 to hit. That will hit.
Nice.
Score 1
Some
for the
good
good
news.
guys.
Some good news for once. 10 points of damage as.
I'll redirect that.
No, you used your reaction.
It was my turn again.
He already took his turn.
I got it back.
Yes, reaction back.
So, out of my aft, a curly Q straw. It'll go in, thunk, and like a fucking McDonald's play
Give me a Hot Wheels racetrack.
Yeah,
Hot Wheels
and then it
racetrack.
just swings back, thunk, like.
Oh,
Fine. How was that? How dare you shoot at a clown's ass? It's not very polite.
You can prepare all you want, but you'll never be prepared for Mikey.
God. Oh, God.
I didn't even do any of that. That's what I have.
That's very fun.
That's very fun.
Labouche, it's to you.
Does dash exist in this world?
You sure? Yeah, but it would take. I would say you can boost. I didn't have boosting rules. I'm not gonna look them up. You can boost, but I believe it is your action.
The dash. Just like it would be normally, right?
So I will be running through the hallway, and I will have essentially leapt into the air and Metroid balled into like an orb, and then land into the chest of the legally distinct.
Non-trap.
And the net dropped. The chest plate like closes over, and like veins, my goo will flow through and actually like take over this hulking form, and then it will start to run through and launch itself out from the runway, out of the port of the side of the Rhapsody and out into space. And I'm not in range of anything, so I'm going to boost with my action. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, boost. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm
going straight
going
into
to
that shit.
Just crash through this motherfucker.
I'm going to use my bonus action to target that ship, making a ranged attack. That's going to be 27 to hit.
That hits.
Sorry,
Waves it off.
25 to hit. And
What is it? And just remember, just tell me your actual dice roll as well as what you get. every time you roll.
19.
Okay.
He's
start
adding them
this
all
again.
up, and when I cross a certain threshold, I fucking explode.
I died.
And
Listen, my head ran free now.
discombobulate. And so then I do 2d6 of the damages. That's going to be 7 plus 8 is 15 points of damage to that one. And I'm just going to ram into him.
Which number is that?
4.
4.
How many
I
points?
use my unstoppable approach. I essentially, seeing him, I will reach out with my extended hulking arms, grab onto him. The crushing damage of my fist does the 15 points of damage that I, as I like tear into the wings of this thing, and then I just pull myself and go, boom.
Athletics contest.
Trying to rip the ship in two, basically. These guys deserve it.
Where's my
Get
freaking
wrecking ball,
character?
TM.
The
Get
real
wrecked,
question.
nerd.
Athletics, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I have advantage on those for some reason. One moment. To initiate or escape a grapple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, it's gonna give me a 14.
Natural one.
How much
So
damage
you
do I do?
move 1 square forward, and it's the equivalent of just whatever your standard attack is. So basically, you attack one more time.
Do we scatter
Do I
by
have
this
to roll
guy?
that, or do I just hit it?
Yeah, you roll your damage.
This guy's
You just roll damage.
Max
2d8,
damage.
probably 2d8.
No, he's one of these
2d10
to
is
hit.
my
Roll
standard
2d10,
attack,
yeah, let's
so-
fucking go.
Oh
He's fucking.
God, what a chunker.
He's a
He's gone.
14 points
No.
of additional
That's exactly 30.
legally distinct damage.
You
And
blast forward as you leave the
29.
Rhapsody. Your feet lock into like jettison trays,
Yeah.
and it fires forward as you blast quickly. It ends right at the end of the opening. You launch out into space, careening towards the Saurians. You fire your arms forward. Jets erupt from your fists as they reach out. You punch, grasp, and then you pull yourself forward the rest of the way.
as I pull
Crap.
him in, I tear him apart like a telephone book.
Exactly.
I don't even ram him. I
You,
just go
you
through
don't
him.
even wait for your body to get there. As you close in, you just rip him apart and cast him away as you end in his square.
He goes, which translates into, it's a Gundam!
It's an old news, sir. You better check it out.
They know just enough English.
Five will go. Which one's 5?
Yeah, that guy.
He's facing
One
our,
of the-
our
you're the planet.
formation. Our crew in formation.
He will fire at Kavir.
This guy's about to get flying V'd, you know what I mean?
That's what I just did.
19.
Yeah, that's.
Okay. You'll take 9 points of Ruby Blaster damage as it fires out and shoots beams into the Echo. It will move forward 1 and then attempt to loop back around towards Rhett almost.
To turn right and then
2,
go straight. Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
Yep.
That was 4.
Oh,
Right? Even more?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like, you know, it'd be cool or whatever. Rhett, it is to you.
I would, as
activated
we're,
red strike
I hit the alarm button, and I turn to Hank, and I'll say, you take over, buddy. And he would jump into my pilot seat and
I'll
like
do
put his
my
paws
best,
up.
Rhett.
And I'll run down behind everybody else, slow as my little dwarf legs will take me. I'll jump into the cockpit, and I'll try to get this heavy piece of machinery off the ground and out. And I will immediately turn to this guy, and I'll say, "Hey, give me a scan on this guy." And I'm going to use scan, which I can target a ship and ask the DM for its specifications, including AC, HP, and potential weapons.
Rhett, if
This
I
gives
die,
me
will I
advantage.
breathe?
That's fucked up.
You send out. You jump into your ship. You punch in. You plug into the ether engine. You feel the familiar gravitational war as it hums to life, and you scoot out of the hangar bay. Immediately, you scan the ship. Classification Swarm. AC 18, speed 50, 2 Ruby blaster shots. It has pack tactics.
And how much HP?
30.
30. All right. Its hull rating is 30, and its maneuverability is a 15 class. So now everybody knows that.
Oh, so now 15 AC. Okay. Got it.
And so
18's
I will
the
turn.
Read you loud and clear, big guy.
I know. I just performed this game.
I'll turn the. I'm thinking ether barge. Is that fun?
Oh, yeah.
Ether barge. What a great word. So I'm going forward, and I will. So use my ether blasters. My scan used one of my blasters, so my second one will just be an attack. But I'm advantaged because I scanned it.
Oh, that's great.
10 plus.
Only need 8. Only need 8 more.
6. So that hits, right?
18
18
Oh, it's 18 AC. I'm twisting.
Twist that shit.
Fuck it.
You have advantage. Twist.
We never see space combat.
Boom.
Yeah, that was a near.
Boom.
So that is 2d10 plus 8. Wow. Get this out of here. 2d10.
It's very funny, nearly too. It's very funny.
22 points of force damage
To who?
to number 5.
Your gravitational blasters whir to life as the energy fires out. Boom! As a large orb moves forward, crashes into this ship, and explodes with dark.
Nice.
Number 5.
With dark
5,
gravitational energy.
Damn.
And then
No,
I
it's
was
fine. It's not dead.
What?
Oh, it's 22.
I think you said it explodes.
No, it just like hits it.
Oh, okay. I thought
the
it was already
energy hits
damaged.
it. It's got 30
It's very
HP.
misleading.
All right, that's my bad, everybody. I meant the blast exploded. All right, I mean the ship exploded.
There was an
All right?
explosion.
All right.
I'm on record.
You're on
saying
notice,
there's
Mace.
30 HP.
Consider
okay?
yourself on notice.
Jeez.
and then I'll just move the rest of my movement straight.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And number 6 will go. Number 6 will attempt to just start off by blasting Labouche.
Don't fly too close to Pike. That would be terrible. Don't fly over here. Oh, I'm so scared.
20 and 21 to hit.
Both of those hit. My AC is 14.
Wow.
Damn,
Oh,
really?
because you're so big, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I've got
you
like
can't
1,400 hit points.
How many?
I have 100 health points, but
He has 1,400 hit points.
But I have resistance to all physical style damage, which is why I ram everything.
You just destroy him.
You take 18 points of ruby blaster damage as the ship will move forward and then fly towards Pike.
Taking
Oh,
a
you idiot! You fell right in my trap. I was kidding about being scared. 1, 2, 3. How would you like? This is 3.
Just turn at him. Yeah.
4, and then 5. We're just gonna
Yeah.
collide.
Oy, oy, oy.
He's not gonna. Don't worry. He's never gonna see another turn. He's,
Oy,
this
oy,
guy- this guy. That was the
oy.
last action this guy has taken in
You're-
his
you have
entire
advantage, too.
life.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
That's
You
fine.
want, if you want.
Oh, I want.
Like,
Oh no, I'm so terrified. Just kidding. Once per turn, I use my ace pilot maneuver.
Before you do.
Oh no! Bullshit!
Shut up. You don't seem to understand. Nothing will keep us from the Archon.
We'll
place that.
We'll keep you from the Archon.
Coming from the ship.
Oh, like just right here in the back somewhere?
Erupting out of the temple ship, once again comes an immense form. The T-Rex Saurian, piloting his own ship, joins the battlefield, flanked by 5 more swarm ships. You can put them back on the field.
Oh, we also killed them in the perfect order, 1 through 5.
Hey.
Why am I missing one? Oh no,
Because
5's
five's
not dead. Do you have an extra one?
No, there's only
just
5 takes the field.
I'm saying there
don't have
we
5
have
more.
4 more.
Oh.
So he can be flanked by 4.
4
Wait, how do we have 4? I thought there were 6
I have
on
no
there.
more.
There's corner.
Oh,
yeah.
so
we're still
six
alive.
forward. We're gonna have a new one in a
Formation,
minute.
Darth Vader
Information.
style.
Okay, ladies, let's get information.
How's that? Everybody look good? Happy about that?
awesome.
Perfect.
yeah, that was cool.
We're ready to be killed.
Pike, you will go first.
Hearing this, I've not changed what I was planning on doing. I see the 6th ship flying towards our formation, and I hit a few buttons and crank the Sparrow into overdrive as I activate my Ace Pilot ability, which is once per turn. I can use my Ace Pilot skills to quickly flip the Sparrow over my target and reposition behind them using 30 feet of movement. As I literally do a barrel roll and I end up behind my target.
Wow.
You flip the levers, you twiddle the pedals, you punch down on the right and lift with the left. You corkscrew through the air, up, forward, and over, positioning yourself behind this ship.
I will have advantage on the attacks that I'm making. I'll start by making one attack, and if I crit on a 19 or a 20 if I'm behind them.
Oh,
Damn.
Jeez.
I forgot about that.
That's going to be a +8 plenty to hit on the first hit. I will roll the damage, which is 2d6, which is going to be 8 plus 6 is 14 points of damage to number 6.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'll make another attack if he's still alive. Oh shoot, I got to attack again. Plenty to hit. 8. 12 more points of damage.
Assuming he hasn't taken
You
that.
corkscrew over this ship. You deftly move behind him and immediately fire out your blasters into the aft space of this ship. And as you hit it, it blasts and the ship explodes.
Nice.
And you can remove it from the field of play.
Thank you. And
Just
then
add it as a new ship.
he said only
They
45.
came from behind.
He says more. We'll keep it in reserves. They're called.
I thought it was
swarm ships
5.
for a reason.
that's true. It's a swarm class.
And then having used my, I have to use 10 more, or I have to move 2 more squares. So I'll move here, turn, and here, and I'm good. As I'm kind of flying now, I'm making my way to circle the rest of these jackasses. That's my whole turn.
Russia.
No, I'm Mariah. You're good.
No,
The
small one.
leader
Tank that for you.
of the Saurians will move.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a lizard.
That ship will move towards Dandy.
He's like enormous, so help me figure out how he's gonna move here. I guess we'll just assume it's the one underneath of him.
Yeah.
He wants to move towards Dandy, so we can go
Yep.
5, or that's gonna be 10.
So if he's technically large, he's at the center point of 3. Is how a large ship works.
Oh, this.
I see. Yeah.
So then how does he choose he still chooses his direction this way then? So, oh no, because he has to move on points then, right? I guess this still works. I'm kind of dumb.
It's fine. Just move him in what
How many
feels like
how many movement?
50.
Jesus.
So, I mean, if he wants to get to her, he can easily run through all 3 of our formation, destroy us.
Well, 5 would be.
I mean-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, that's way too few.
That's right.
And just move him right up in
Yeah.
front of Kavir.
Because it would be one, it'd be more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as opposed to like 5. You know what I mean?
Just move him in front of Kavir for right now.
Okay.
There you go.
See, this is why you just have to tell us what to do.
Yeah.
Because we're too dumb.
Yeah. Nice. Good catch. What do we get? 5? 5. 3 worse. I'm gonna put it down.
You'd be like,
That's a lot of rolling, buddy.
A giant energy cannon descends from underneath the
my
ship that ends in a ruby gem. It pulses as red light coalesces at its center, and a massive beam of arcing energy fires out at the Echo. You take 18 points of ruby laser damage.
The Echo.
Sir.
That's
That's his ship.
cool. That's very cool.
Thank you.
Echo.
Kavir.
Rattled by that damage. I have a question. The Sandstorm ability, does that negatively affect every ship or just enemies? Because it does say enemies that enter the sphere.
Enemies.
Just enemies.
Yeah,
So
if it
it's
says
sentient enough
enemies.
to know
Yeah,
enemies.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Well, you're controlling it.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And it follows me as I move?
It swirls about your ship as you move.
Hell yeah. Sweet. Good to know.
You just start your turn by crashing into
That was question number 2. Is this ship big enough that there's no way I can avoid it, or can I kind of like maneuver underneath
Yeah,
it?
you gotta crash into
I gotta
it.
crash into it.
Yeah.
Well, here goes nothing.
I wanted it to be 3D, but I didn't have the brain to create it. So I was,
Science fantasy.
we talked
Science
about his
fantasy.
D-axis.
It's a dex save?
Surely it's got trenches.
Huh?
What is it? It's a dex save?
Athletics
Oh,
contest.
athletics contest. 2
And hey, you might get scattered into the sparrow. So I mean, that's
There you go. That could be nice.
I got a 5. It's smaller. So hang on, sorry. Athletics or acrobatics? Athletics. I see acrobatics.
Actually, I'll give you that. Athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I just don't see athletics, so that's why I'm asking.
It's just should be
22. Oh wait, I don't have a bonus to it. 18.
19.
Okay. So I lose that.
You take 8 points of damage
8
as
points.
you crash into the main ship.
Roll a
you
d10
then- D10.
instead of because it's large. So and re-roll 10s.
1.
That's right back. He bounces right back.
What was that for?
It was a scatter die.
So normally we do the d6
You
for
bounce,
the scatter die.
yeah.
But because he's large, there's more spaces
Oh,
around
more
him.
space to go. Okay.
You
Has
can
that?
now choose the direction you would like to go.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
you can
go
reposition now.
right, left. You go around him.
All right. I'm gonna swing to the right here. Go 1. Do I still have my full movement or -10 for that initial attempt?
I think it's -10.
I was
Minus 10,
-10.
yep.
Okay. 2, 3, and then 4, and I'll turn this way.
you get one turn. So you would need to do
Oh,
this,
oh, oh.
and then if you can want to turn early, right?
What's your total movement?
Right now 40 feet.
Oh, so
After the hit,
1,
you mean.
2.
Yeah, after the hit.
turn.
Sorry, that's after the hit.
You could turn.
I just
And
want to
then-
be in your way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Just
Well-
go where he is now.
You can do this,
one.
but then
Yeah.
just turn 1. You would just can't turn 2.
I see. Okay. Let's do this then. Actually. So let's do 1, 2. Wait. So yeah, 1.
You could
2,
go out here and then turn
3.
back in. Or if you come out
That's too much.
1, 2,
1,
3,
2, 3, 4.
and then 4.
Yeah. Okay. So then I see that one.
Yeah, it's kind of like
So
a
ship
puzzle.
number 1.
There's usually a way to figure it out.
Yeah. All right. So ship number
very fun.
I love this.
1-1. I will target with my blasters. Let's see. So sorry, y'all. Not as cool. 1, 2. Shoot that. 2-14. So neither hit. Neither hits. Okay. I attempted to attack.
Well, what'd you roll?
7 and 7 plus 7 to hit, 14s. Yeah. And then I guess that's my entire. It's movement and attack. Yes. Yep.
Somebody's gonna
2. Or
That was 2 number 1. That,
well, so I took that for number 1. Yeah, let's go number 1. Is that still on the board?
that's the one that
He's new,
Kavir
yeah.
just
That's the one I just tried to attack. Yeah.
fresh.
1-1.
It will fire on Pike.
Okay.
They'll use Crab Hammer from Pokemon.
It'll miss both shots.
Nice.
As it will attempt to move, yes, that direction.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's, yep, perfect. Well, wait, who's that?
Brett.
Yeah, that's fine.
I steer into him.
Now it's Dandy's turn.
Dandy.
Get out of there, Dandy. Stay away from the ship.
I can hit the main guy right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to attack. Magma shot. So I'm firing my guns from my pterodactyl. And they deal. Oh, to hit. I
Bombs
have to
like
hit.
chunks of magma.
To hit, it's 24.
Definitely hits.
So it's going to
we don't know
do,
his AC.
Yeah, right.
It's
I haven't
going to
scanned him
do.
yet.
It's gonna do 9 points of damage, and then
Better than no points.
I am going to. This guy's here.
Yeah.
I have, what is it, 60? Yeah, 60. So I'm going to go 1.
Yep.
I can't go into him.
You're
So
right.
1,
Good. Yep.
2, and while I'm doing this, I'm gonna cast as a bonus action Primal Screech. I'm gonna screech. And enemy targets within 30 feet, so I believe that's these two.
Yeah, for sure.
Are disadvantaged on their next roll and cannot take reactions.
Nice.
Sick.
Okay. So where were we?
That was 2. Moving into the square was 2. Now you can still turn. Either way. Yep.
4.
Yep.
5. 6.
Nice. That's a great,
Do you
great
want
position to be in.
to use your second magma blast into his aft?
Yeah. For sure.
You're at advantage.
Magma.
At advantage. Oh, to hit.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
You know?
long time.
It's been a while.
Heart.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh
Oh,
boy, oh
boy.
boy, oh boy. 14.
14 does not hit.
Can I fucking do the
Twist?
thing?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is that just
All you gotta
one
do is
reroll?
ask. Yeah.
That's just one
That's
reroll.
Yeah, you just take the highest out of your 3 rolls. Let's go!
Fucking go.
You want to take me?
And then
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna roll
lava rise
Forge
you.
and war.
I'm gonna forge war.
Forge my war.
So is this a double crit?
It's 11 points of damage in his aft.
Well, you double your dice if you
Yeah.
roll a natural 20.
Oh my god. 8 plus 8.
19.
19 points
That's
of
huge.
magical magma damage.
That's huge.
right in my aft. Ah,
Magical damage.
oh, magical damage. I love that.
It's all those chili peppers.
You fire out these blasters of magma as they land squarely into. Not only do you fire and you hit him clean on, but you deftly swoop around him, come behind, and then blast a massive blow of magma at the back of his ship. And you'll hear the clear power of the Archon.
Look at that. Dice write the story, folks.
And 2.
2 is this guy next to LaBouche.
Yeah.
He probably turns this way.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't position
Yeah.
these guys when they came into play. I just put them in the square.
He's fine. Why don't you move 5? You can stay right there.
He will attempt to. He'll move
He's
forward.
right there.
He will fire on Rhett if he can.
He can.
Yeah.
Yep. He'll fire on Rhett.
Oh,
Try
no, he destroyed 1.
That is a 24 and a 15.
Those both hit.
Oh no!
AC is terrible. Isn't it?
Yeah, but they just have a bazillion hit points, and they're like resistant to damage. I think LaBouche technically with resistance has 4 times my health pool.
That's crazy.
It's like actually nuts.
Because I mean resistant to lasers.
No, I wouldn't think
So
so.
yeah, basically if he just smashes into things.
I'm resistant to lasers.
So he actually has 4
That's
times
a
my
nice
health pool.
I have force, you have... That's really good, really good.
Very nicely done.
17 points of blaster damage as the ruby light fires out twice in twin beams from this ship and crashes at you. And then he'll just fly like as
So-
best he
so
can.
then he just go right through.
Yeah, he'll go straight
How many
through.
did you use?
1.
Oh no, it's just 1. So then
Yep.
2, 3, 4,
Thank
5.
Yeah. Perfect.
What did that?
I thought it was a chicken.
Me too. I was like, what just happened?
I managed to suction
Chuckles.
this to my face. Look.
Chuckles.
Oh,
You can just give it a good pull.
I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I think you're moving backwards.
He had disadvantage.
You had showed your aft, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
just move backwards.
You're right.
You just like
he
you
was
just
on
you just like shuffled. You just torqued your way through space.
Was I faced this way then?
No,
you were
you had
exactly
you
that
had just
direction.
exposed your bum.
You can't tell your aft from your back.
From your map?
3,
What's my map?
4.
Right here.
Hey, baby.
As
check out my
I am
map.
going to, in my console, I'm going to go over to my trusty slot machine that, of course, I have, because I have a gambling habit, and I'll reach in and it'll say on it, honka, 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 and I'm going to reach up and crank the lever. Just go, brrrr, as a bunch of fruits are going to spin, as a giant hand with a pie will emerge. I need to roll a d6. I don't know what the different pies do.
Good luck. Who are you targeting? The big guy?
5. I'm targeting the big guy.
Love that.
about
And
this. Hang on.
so it will determine.
So we can target through.
There'll be 3 different fruits of whatever it
I
is.
figured.
You know what I mean?
What did you roll?
A 5.
You explode.
I'm done.
That exploding pie from the beginning comes back for vengeance.
I hope so. It's a good pie.
It's good pie.
Live and let
What a banger song.
I mean, just immediately into it. Good job.
With a lip.
If you got a job to do, you're gonna do it right.
I hope it's the wormhole pie that rips them to pieces.
That's the best one.
Pie pieces.
The pie of instant death.
I think Mace has learned his lesson giving you wormhole-related items.
Yeah, he was like right on there.
What fruit is it?
It's apple pie.
Oh, the apples. Classic. Classic apple pie. Ding ding, 3 apples emerge and flash as an apple pie emerges, hot and steamy, and just yeets it towards the main ship.
The main ship?
The boss.
Yes.
Fuck.
Your arm launches this apple pie, hot and steaming. It flies through. Is this did you have to land the hit, or is it a save? Or?
It just says roll d5. Or roll d6.
Bad at this. You launch apple pie straight at this boss, and when it lands, you're exactly correct, because what is in apples but worms? And you may swap his position with any other ship on the map.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no, but I'm so scared. I hope it doesn't go away. Oh no.
Oh. What should I do?
I'm so scared. I hope he doesn't
Too
go.
bad he said that was on the map, you know?
I hope he doesn't stay right next to me.
Things could have gotten real fun.
Here?
Probably. Yeah, probably here.
Swap him with the temple ship.
Yeah, far away.
I can deal with that.
So we'll put the closest tri-corner there.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Corners.
Nice job.
Mace is like,
Get out of here!
Way to glow.
That's my movement, yeah.
And that would be 3? 3's not gone yet, I don't believe.
3 is still fresh.
Yeah, 3's fresh.
Where is it?
Right here.
He's down here.
Dandy and Pike and Kavir in the cone.
He can also shoot the big bat.
He will move forward 2
No.
no, I'm out of it.
and turn
Towards
the other way, and fire on LaBouche.
Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Not the boosh.
Oh no.
19
Too bad
and
I'm
a
not
10.
a giant suit of armor. What is it?
19 and a 10.
19 Wee wee.
14 points of ruby laser damage as it fires out and crashes into your form as streaks of red energy wrap around you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna say I'm contractually obligated to say, how do you like them grappled? You're welcome, LaBouche.
Thank you very much.
LaBouche, it's your turn.
I am not surprised.
That's very funny.
That's very funny.
I think it has to move 3 more squares. I think.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just forward 3.
Does he take an opportunity attack?
No. Maybe, I don't know. We haven't gotten there.
Okay.
LaBouche.
I have to move forward 1. And then I will. My momentum is still carrying me forward, but I kind of twist my body in such a way that I turn and look at the other 2 ships that have just flown just behind me, 1 and 3 like this, and I will stretch out and grab one and grab the other, and then attempt to crush them against each other. Banging their heads,
Did you need to face them first?
He just turned his
not
body
according
around.
to the ability. Once per combat, if LaBouche is within 30 feet of 2 ships, he can fire his hands out grappling them. They both need to make dexterity saving throws. Just leave me there. This can't end badly for me.
Oh. Your arms shoot out behind you as your head spins around.
10 and a 14.
They both fail. which means I launch them together, destroying. I launch them together, destroying ships under 50 hull points, otherwise dealing 6d12 plus 8 damage. So I think I just destroy both of them.
That checks out.
I crush them against each other in a massive clap, and then I flip around and I continue my way.
Gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Jeez.
That was my
favorite.
action. Slingshot slam. I do not. I could use my bonus action. I'm within 20 feet of number 2, right? Yeah.
Oh, 20 feet is 2 squares.
Yes.
That's 20.
1, 2.
Or oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the big guy. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I thought these were our friends. Well, you kill anomalous cars, bros. No.
Would I be able to do it to 4 through Dandy? Because if I use this ability on 2, then I'm going to end up in front of Dandy and she's going to crash into me, and I don't want that.
What does the ability say?
It says bonus action, target a ship within 20 feet, make a ranged attack dealing 2d6. If successful, Labouche can pull himself to the target.
Oh, so
I don't have
option.
to pull myself. So
Nice.
I'm just going to make the ranged attack. That's not going to hit, and so I miss. In an attempt to seeing Danny flying through, I'll retract my arm and then I'll literally crack the knuckles of my suit and continue to float
Those
forward.
make noise.
Yes, those do make crunchy metallic noises. Just get me in range of that large ship, and that'll give it my turn. And I have on my radio playing also a song. Everyone's listening to badass music, and why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Very
And I'm just
Guardians of the
enjoying myself.
Galaxy.
I'm having the best time.
Is number 4 still alive? I don't even know who you killed.
2 and 4.
4 is
and
alive.
5. And 5.
Okay. Then 4 will. Which one's 4?
Between Dandy and... Or, sorry, they're both between Dandy. That wasn't helpful at all.
Oh, it will also fire on Kabir.
Come on, man.
With a 17 and a 14.
17 hits.
Only 6 points of ruby damage as the blasters. One sails clearly over the echo, the other lands in the hull of your ship. And then it will attempt to move towards its boss.
2. Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
3.
Yeah. And then down.
This way?
Yeah.
4. 5.
Yep. Rhett.
I am going to. Oh boy.
Surely you have some sort of mega beam.
I do have a mega beam, but that is awfully close to you guys, so I don't want to use it.
Surely you have some sort of rail gun.
Something
So
that
I have to
fires
go
in a very
forward
precise
the
straight
first one,
line.
right?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna turn this way,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go here. Landmaster.
Landmaster.
Where was I? I was.
You were right here. You've only used 1, 2.
1, 2.
Yeah, you only used 2.
So 3, 4. No, 3,
Turn.
4, and I'm gonna turn this way right into him.
Oh, yeah, you should be able
That's
to.
fine.
And the.
I'm a little overlapping there, but we'll figure it out.
There's gonna be a big purple button
about to be
on
a
my
big hole
console
anyway.
that starts flashing. I got you in my sights! I'm going to smash it and shoot a massive, like purple, almost like black hole bomb. Is gonna shoot towards the middle of this
Step on the gas.
vessel, and I'm gonna use Dark Star Missile.
Jesus. See ya.
And oh no, can I twist that?
You made it.
It comes
I
back
gave
at
this guy
me.
400 hit points, by the way.
Oh, can I twist
again.
that?
We have them for a reason. Thanks, chat.
Yeah, you all did this.
Oh no.
There we go. 20 something to hit.
Yeah, it hits. I hope Ian's got 400 hit points.
And so it's like the,
least like Jango Fett's.
it's like Jango Fett's bomb. It gets to the middle, and then all of a sudden, all mass
starts to form in the middle. So the missile itself
More
will
like
do
T-Rex.
4d12 plus 8 damage.
This is your like once a day though, right?
Yeah, this is my once a
this is your giga fuck you missile.
Yeah. Isn't this what screwed us last time?
No, it did. We saved the day.
Well, we're
For
trying
all those
some
guys who
adjustments
we're getting
here.
paid in we're getting paid in ice cream. They're all dead now.
Oh, fair, yeah.
But all I wanted was my ice cream.
They got atomized over ice cream. You know,
26 points of damage.
26?
26.
Oh my god.
And then I think we said to the start of my next turn, so it's just like one round. There's a 30-foot radius gravity pulse, and instead of taking damage at the beginning, if you start your turn there, you need to make a Dex or Strength saving throw, and if you fail, then you take the 2d10, and you basically it's harder to get out of this.
That's exactly what I was asking for you to do. Thank
Yes.
you.
You fire off this massive blast, and the dark energies warble around and create this swirling, almost whirlpool of gravitational force. And it is Five's turn.
He has to collide into you.
Yeah, he's gonna bonk.
Five will collide into Chuckles.
He'd bonk.
Athletics.
Can you
Are you athletic, mister?
No. That's a 14.
Wow. 13.
Wow.
So
How did that
Way
work?
to go.
roll,
He takes the damage.
roll damage.
Me?
Yeah. Roll just like a normal blaster damage hit.
I think it's 2d8.
And then it'll d6 scatter somewhere around you, and I rolled a 3.
1, 2, 3.
You sure about
This
that? Is that right? 19
Oh, wait.
points of damage.
2d6?
Oh, never mind. It blows up.
2d8.
Yeah, shit, 5 had nothing.
Yeah, I forgot 5 was hit a bunch. Yeah.
It's flying, and as it's trying to crash into me, and a big gloved hand goes up.
And it doesn't even launch it away, it just explodes the ship into shrapnel as it blasts through space. And it comes back to the top end. And you hear the large T-Rex call out, "You still don't get it. The Archon will lead to the expansion of the Saurian, and there's nothing we won't do to claim it." And all of them will spawn back on the map.
Excuse me?
Where? There aren't any tokens left.
All of them will spawn back on the map.
Where would you like them? Yeah. Like all from the same side again, or different places?
Yeah, it's all just continuously like
From the
pouring
top.
out of the ship. That's
so
fine.
they're
You can
new-
put them a
they're
little.
new.
Yeah, you can put them off to the side there.
Great. Just
That
to clarify,
okay?
these
That's
haven't
fine, that's
resurrected.
fine.
These are
Anything that
replacement
has
ships.
not died, yeah. If I had more tokens that you'd be fine. You'd be getting fucking swarmed. You will see that the ships now warble with a red energy.
Yikes.
Pike,
Yeah.
I see you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know what you're doing. You can ram Kabir easily.
Just take me out of the picture.
Seeing that Rhett has like engaged with the large ship, I'm gonna pull like an awesome flyby maneuver as I fly around.
Are you in the gravity bomb? by chance?
Kabir, no,
No,
it's
he's
like way up
30
there, isn't it?
radius, right?
You were just out of it.
Okay, I'm trusting
Oh,
you.
okay.
So it's 1, 2, 3. So
I
basically,
I was
this
more
is
curious
the-
because I'm trying to figure out what 30 looks like here.
So I'll have just used my 50 movement to loop around Kavir and giving Rhett support. Fire 2 shots, maybe at its aft. I don't know if I can see the back of the ship from there. Is that? Am I too
Yeah,
on the
that's
side?
after you too.
Up to you guys.
That's
Up
probably
to
a
you.
little generous, but
It's
I'll
a-
give
no,
it to
it's
you.
a-
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
I don't have it.
pilot.
I take 2 shots.
You're
You're
the
nice
app,
pilot.
it's gonna go.
I don't know what that means, but I'm disturbed by it.
across.
I'm disturbed by it. I will. Oh, do I no longer have the advantage?
You don't. 60 seconds.
Got it.
60 seconds is 10 rounds.
Oh,
No.
I just assumed it was.
Oh,
Is
you
it not
have
just
it.
the next attack, or is it forever?
60 seconds.
Yeah, 10 rounds.
Damn.
Let's go.
I don't need to be behind him. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna just attack this guy twice. First attack will be 24 to hit.
24 hits.
On the big guy. Okay. I don't know what his AC is.
It's not 24.
I maintain. Oh, that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 hits?
Okay.
Right.
Both will hit. So it's gonna
Activate
be
Beetle Shield.
5 plus 6 is 11 plus 12 is 23 points of damage over
Nice.
2 blaster attacks.
You hit the big guy?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right there. Got it.
You fire out these blasts at the ship, and they land solidly. And as they crash into the hull, it almost looks like the blaster energy kind of just moves off of its sheening surface.
I'm about to tell him to ace maneuver D's, if you know what I mean. That's the end of my turn.
The T-Rex ship will move
Advantage.
and turn.
He struggles to
Which
turn.
way?
He needs to make a strength or dex
Yep,
saving throw.
I think he struggles to turn though, because he's like.
Yeah, he can't really like reach the controls. Yeah, it takes him a really long time to do a
He
K
needs
turn.
to crumple in this fucking thing.
Yeah, let's get him out of here.
15.
Let's get him out of here. That's not enough. What's
my
I think
DC?
15 is the
he dies instantly.
I think that barely passes.
Bullshit.
15's got to beat it.
Dread against the dread against the dread against the
Yeah, ran against the DM.
It will move strongly against the current of the gravitational pull, and he will shift around.
Like this
He
way?
basically wants to go exactly in the opposite direction, so whatever he needs
So
to
like
do to get
around
there.
this. So like 1, 2, 3. What's the speed?
50.
So he's like here.
Good enough for me.
Ish.
Oh, good enough for me.
Chuckles that she's a shadow over him.
Oh no.
Kavir will.
Oh, is that all he's doing? Okay.
Yeah, just moving, I guess.
For right now.
Oh, fuck.
I have a feeling things are about to get out of control.
I have to move to start, or I can shoot and then move.
You have to move forward,
Forward 1.
to 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move me forward 1 towards number. Doesn't matter. So that's 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna fire my blasters directly at it. Hopefully hit it this time. Let's see here.
You got it. Number 6 is gonna go downtown.
Downtown. That is
I'm
a
just like,
20 and a
Do
19.
you guys ever think this is gonna end?
I don't know. They won't stop swarming from their pyramid ship.
20 and a 19 to hit.
Both hit. Who are you attacking?
Oh, sorry. The little ship is
Oh,
18
yeah,
AC.
both
Sorry, I
hit,
forgot
both
about that. Okay. And then it's, what was it, 2 D6s plus 7, right? Okay. 2 D6s. Let's roll that sucker. It's a 6 plus 7 is 13 points of damage. And it is also affected by the Sands of Time now.
Oh, good.
So on its next turn, it takes 2d6 damage. That's cool. I'm sorry. 2d8 is the damage for the blasters. My apologies. Let's run that back real quick.
You can reroll.
Run that back to your
12. Actually, that's funny. Oh, plus 7, 19. So 19 points of damage to that one, and it's now affected by the Sands of Time.
You fire out that same condensed blast of bronze sand energy as it launches into this ship. You have to finish your movement.
Yep. I'm going to turn
So you have a turn.
left.
Yep.
So that's 1, and that's 2,
2.
3, 4, and then 5. And then from here, I'm actually... that doesn't matter. Sorry. That's not very good.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be able to grab you and throw you like a big airplane.
Okay, I'm gonna cast... Can I still cast Sandstorm? Or is that... It's either in the action or
around
the...
you. Is that right? Or
It says I use it once per combat, and it permeates around me. But I don't know, since I've already attacked, can I now cast it, or do I have to cast it instead of
I
attacking?
believe it's an action.
Cool.
I believe you do have to use your action to activate it.
All right. I am going to end my turn.
And where's number 1?
Right here.
Yeah,
Facing Dandy and
right behind
all
Dandy.
everybody.
Yeah. It's got us in our sights. Ooh, my butt.
Number 1 will fly directly into LaBouche.
The fool.
Bonk.
Yeah. Yep. Call this.
Can I twist?
You may.
Yeah. Unless he dreads against the DM. I mean, against the
You are resistant to the damage.
11.
This thing's gonna like detonate or something.
It's gonna TN.
This ship flies into you and collides. And upon hitting you, it explodes.
That's really bad.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Especially if it's
Fucking
gonna be like
terrible.
He's found a
AoE
way
here.
around the bludgeoning damage.
We gotta take out the main ship here.
You take 17 points of explosion damage.
Not physical damage.
Everyone in the vicinity.
Is that physical damage?
So that would be Dandy
Fire?
and yeah,
Shit.
Dandy and Kabir
Fire.
as well.
Yeah, fire damage.
Oh,
I'm resistant to physical style damage.
Thank you for
I would
sharing.
call it fire. Yeah, I would call it
Fire is physical.
explosion damage.
I'm just trying to get a ruling here.
Full damage.
what he's saying is no.
Full damage.
No, full damage.
Full damage.
Yeah.
I'd say that's elemental
And to
damage.
both of you.
Yeah.
yeah, we get it.
Yeah,
too.
oh yeah, I've already.
That's not good at all.
Dandy.
I don't feel good about this any longer.
Okay, I'm coming out.
It's hot. Dynamite.
As I pull out, I'm gonna screech again. I'm screeching my primal
Nice.
That's really good.
screech, and these two will have disadvantage and cannot take reactions. So
go.
I just did.
That's
do
huge.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to shoot out to the big guy. My magma shots. And yeah. It's still a disadvantage? No, not a disadvantage anymore. Ooh, natural 20. Damn.
Again, you get 2 shots too.
I get 2 shots. So for this, it's +6. 8 + 6 is 14 plus. Ooh! 14 plus 18. I can't do math right now.
Wow.
32.
32 damage
Holy.
to the big guy.
Big
That was
massive?
crazy lucky. And then I have to finish, so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice, nice.
That's very cool.
2. Right? Yep. 2.
Disadvantage.
Where?
It just hasn't moved for a very long time.
Okay. Which one's 2?
Oh, actually, they're both at
This
disadvantage.
2
one,
needs to
two's right
roll a strength saving throw before it gets ripped to pieces, right?
No, I don't
Two's-
think was. I don't
wasn't
think
it
2 was
here?
in the.
Oh, no.
It was down here.
4 does.
Oh, 4 does? Oh.
Yeah, it's here. So actually, you speed up running into it. So you would have to move an extra 1 more. Dandy. Yeah, there.
Yeah. Because you get ripped by the gravity and shot through.
Oh, gravity's on 4.
2's gonna run into Dandy then.
But,
That's fine.
let's face that way.
2 will do everything that it can to not run into Dandy.
Oh, it's facing 4.
Yeah, it's facing 4, so it's going to hit
It's
4.
gonna hit 4 and explode,
Yeah.
and then they're just gonna show back up again.
We gotta take it. We gotta take this guy out.
Yeah.
Every single one of these, even though it's the dinosaur lead, every other one is piloted by Shido.
Just mercenaries.
I choose to quit the game.
They will
I go with
collide.
his cockpit.
However,
Jax.
they won't explode. And 2.
Oh, that's on top of Dandy. That's how at least we've been doing it. Pinball
Okay.
style.
Athletics.
Oh my god, just a d20.
Yeah.
Do I add anything?
You're
plus 8.
Oh, okay, got it. Phew! That is 14.
Yeah, natural 1.
Nice.
Oh, good.
It blows up.
So it takes the damage, and it's now
what's it? Roll another scatter.
another scatter.
3.
So if it was starting here, technically, because it hit here,
Yeah.
then 1, 2, 3. It's right here.
That's in front of Dan. This thing is just ping ponging around.
Where? So
now
it would
it's
be minus 20 movement,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
No, it's
minus
only done.
30 movement.
It's only done.
It went
It's
here.
only moved once, really.
Technically, because it's gotten bounced
But every time
twice.
it hits and bounces,
Yeah.
it loses 10
Oh,
movement.
yeah, that's right. That's
Okay.
right.
So,
so-
1, 2, 3,
Yeah. Okay.
30.
4.
And which one's that? Let me just make sure I haven't taken
Two.
damage. 2? Okay, no, I haven't. Can I get to red?
5.
You can get right behind it, yeah.
Yeah, not quite in my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can get you right there.
Get you in
He's
the
right there.
It will turn. Is that the aft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the app.
It will turn and detonate.
Oh my god.
Not good.
Right in my trench.
I don't care for the detonating.
Nah, not good.
Are these piloted by anything?
Yep. Each one is piloted by a raptor saurian.
Oh my god. This is
And
They're hired for ice cream.
you take 18
So that makes it any
points.
better.
You take 18 points of fire damage.
Oh
Dang.
wow.
He's gone though? He explodes?
It's gone. Yeah.
For now.
Tell my daughter Portia to finish her master's.
When it says 1 use per combat, that means 1 use per
Yeah, per combat. Yeah.
It's like Raptors.
And I believe it's to Chuckles.
me?
Raptor's 100%
Or
pursue
Danny, did you
master
go?
secrets.
You went.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Chuckles.
Oh gosh. These guys are blowing up. What the heck's going on? We gotta just take down the big guy? 1, 2. You're in my aft cone. If I'm going to, my flowers are gonna, or 1 flower, and I'm gonna attack twice. For my aft cone.
Can you just target your aft?
I'm gonna use twist because we can't waste the damage. We can't waste the damage.
Nah, we gotta finish the guy off. This is great.
Easy.
Hell yeah.
Lowest is a 23.
23 definitely hits.
Yeah,
We know
great.
21 hits.
Great. So the first one, I'll just do total. That is 14 plus 3 is 17. 17. And then 14 plus 5 is 19. So 17 plus 19. Whatever that is.
36.
36 on the big guy.
Good math.
And then
You have a turn left.
I have a turn.
Yeah.
Is that gravity still there? So you're probably gaining speed, right?
Oh.
I just don't know where it is, the problem.
It is right here.
I think that's where I am, right?
Well, and so it would have pulled you in, so you have to move like 2 more.
Oh,
it doubles
from here?
your speed.
Oh.
You're the remainder of your speed.
Woo!
Slingshots you out.
Bam. Okay. And then I'm turning this way.
I'm gonna just put this here for the black hole.
Yeah,
so we
perfect.
know.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely perfect for it.
3.
Oh, it's actually.
3 is facing me. Be gentle.
He will careen into your ship
I said
and
gentle.
detonate.
All right.
I'll do it.
Oh no.
Is there any way for the detonation to miss, or it's just there's no athletics, they just detonate?
If they hit your ship, they detonate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You take the damage.
Gotcha.
You'll take 15 points of fire damage.
And LaBouche.
You and LaBouche.
No save?
No save.
I guess by sacrificing their lives. It's like an electrode exploding. Yeah. It just does the damage.
Yeah.
It does the damage. What is normal damage? But not in this case. This is fire damage. It's not normal damage.
LaBouche.
I will move forward 2, or I'll move forward 1, because I have to.
You facing this way?
No, I was facing
This way.
Yeah.
1.
I guess I will use my juicers to juice.
What? Oh my god.
Both hit.
I got a juicer for Christmas. So let me
Which
just.
means that I'm going to do
I'll make so many smoothies.
4d10.
God.
What's the other? Yeah.
Ooh. Could be worse. Could be better.
13,
Could be worse.
16, 21, 30 points of damage exactly.
Damn. Okay.
To who?
To number
Four.
4.
Oh, thank goodness.
He's trying to hit the self-destruct.
I would like to think that I actually come
Jammed.
upon him and like I grab the ship briefly, but I'm like focused now on the larger ship. So all I do is just like reach in and grab through the hull and pull out a like screaming tiny dino man, and then just like whip him behind me like a piece of trash out into space, and then launch myself off from that thing. Can I use this fucking black hole to give myself some extra like?
Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
So hold on. So how much movement do you have?
I just used one.
Okay.
So I have 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you go into here, you spend one, but it doubles the rest of your movement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have
you
4.
just,
Two
like,
left. So you have 4 left.
If you like
Yeah.
slingshot
Yeah.
by it and like turn away from it, or like
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Can I trigger a collision on that?
That's how we've been doing it, which I think is fine.
Huh? Can you trigger
there's no
collision?
save to get out.
Does
There's
that-
no-
does that
I'm going to
trigger
use my bonus
You have
action
to start your
do
turn to make the save.
to do
For the damage.
to make I'm going to use my bonus action to get
We can twist it.
Yeah,
21.
Yep.
Sounds
That
good, man.
hits. So I'm going to do 2d6 of the bludgeoning damage as I reach into his aft hole and pull out a T-Rex.
Jesus.
15 points of the bludgeoning to him, sir. Thank you.
And then you're gonna
kindly.
get yourself into his person, right?
If I have
He's
any
out of
movement
movement,
left,
I
I will
think.
ram into him. Yeah.
You say 15 points?
Yep. 15 points. And so with the remaining movement,
You know you're
You're out of movement.
out of
Don't-
movement.
Can't you pull yourself with the?
Yeah. If successful, I can pull myself to the target using no additional movement.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I'm grabbing onto him. I'm holding on. If he moves, I'm gonna go with him. I am going to monkey onto this motherfucker.
Okay. That's fine. 4?
Is gone.
Yep. 4 just died.
4's dead.
Right.
5 and 6 are alive.
So this is gone now. At least how we're ruling it during this session. And I will immediately go forward first. All right, buddy. Tell me what's going on. And I'm going to scan. And so I need his AC, HP, weapons. Yeah. AC, HP, and potential weapons.
You better hope he has like 500 hit points left.
You
better hope.
You better hope you can read it.
Because we're all coming for that ass.
AC.
Yeah, that aft. We're coming for that aft.
So write this down.
AC is 15.
Okay.
The weapons are Ruby Blaster Cannon.
Okay.
Its main weapon. Its HP produces a number you don't understand.
Yeah, that's good for him. Not bad for us at all. He needs that.
What kind of a number is 11D?
I'm getting tennis.
Alternate reality, reality altering missiles, bud. He's got some sort of a power drill that breaks reality.
His power level, it's over 9,000.
What? 9,000?
His whole integrity's off the charts.
That's impossible.
I don't understand. And I'm going to go and use my. So that was my first attack. Was the scan. My second attack will just be a normal ether blast.
I can't stop it.
I'm gonna use one twist. I'm not rolling.
Hey, boomers, remember the train level?
2 5s. It was meant to be. I miss.
Okay, you fire those blasts at the ship and they soar, maybe with potential care not to land on LaBouche, who's strapped onto the top now. They soar just beyond him. And it is number 5's turn.
Top corner.
We do have a 6 too, so we need to work them into the
Okay,
initiative.
I'll just
somehow.
go 5 and then 6.
Perfect. Yeah.
5 will fly at Kavir, 6 will fly at Pike. Both
6 decided he wants to go home.
Both, if they can get there, will fly, easily. And if they can collide, they will dead.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, they're both Kavir first.
I would like to.
I'm about to go back
have
to the
him
ship.
miss me. I would like to dodge.
17
I take the dodge
of
action.
fire damage for Kavir.
Hey, wait, you said if he can collide with me.
Yeah, he can.
Damn it. I am.
He's right there.
I'm exploding.
Roll very low for me, Miz.
Okay, hang on. How's it? 24 points of fire damage for Pike.
Holy shit. That's a lot. That was a lot.
Are you up?
Hey, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm at negative
I'm
12.
alive. My ship doesn't do well when it's things that auto hit. If I can dodge, I have a much better chance of being okay. But my health pool is very tiny.
I'm downed.
Just turn Kavir's upside down. Yeah.
He doesn't go back to the Rhapsody?
Just turn it upside down.
Oh, he's derelict.
As he's floating through space.
No.
Hoses are
Sand is pouring into the cockpit. Come here.
Pike.
Hearing what Rhett has told us, I'm gonna shout back into the comms. Yeah, well, I'm done holding back, and I'm gonna move 10 turn, and I'm gonna fire my solar flare cannon.
Nice.
1 use per day. I fire an arcing beam of flame and lightning, radiant, that deals 5d12 to targets in a line that is 10 feet wide and 50 feet long. So just this absolute pillar of radiant solar flame will attempt to pierce through the hull of the ship, going right past LaBouche, but it's not going to hit him.
Pike is taking an energy.
That's
Pike uses solar beam.
That's right. Yeah! Only the sun is out, baby. It's a sunny day, and I don't have to charge that shit up.
That's amazing.
That's going to be 14 for the first 2 rolls.
Amazing.
Plus another 8 is 22.
Okay.
Plus another 10 is 32. 32 points of this solar flare cannon damage.
And given that he is rock ground type, that is quadruple effective.
That's right.
So it means crystals and
almost
temples.
150 points.
Fire out this pillar of flame and lightning as it courses through the air, striking through the hull of this ship. And as you blast this beam out, you'll hear him say, like flies to a dragon. And all the ships will spawn back onto the field.
Son of a gun. Okay, I gotta finish my movement. Here, just take that. I don't want to look at that anymore. I gotta move. I did 2 movement, 2, 3.
Oh no.
They'll pour closer to the set, like
4.
more
towards Andy?
Yeah.
No, fuck you. 5.
Not towards Pike, towards Andy.
Towards Andy. I heard what you really meant.
Exactly right.
I'm gonna try to fly away from these things and cross over the middle and get absolutely crushed. That's my turn. I'm done. And I know I don't have any more solar flare cannons.
Do I have a chance to use the comms back to what Pike just said?
Yeah.
No, you stubborn jackass! We gotta get back to the Rhapsody!
Yeah, probably right.
That's all I have time for.
The Prophet moves forward 1.
So you're
Prophet?
Yeah.
and he's still holding on.
LaBouche is holding on. So they will not collide.
Oh no, that's backwards.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he's going this way.
Oh, wait.
No, he turned.
He turned around. Oh no, you're right. You're right.
No, yeah.
Oh,
He's going this way.
He will go. He will go directly at Dandy, and if he needs to, he'll sprint.
He can turn.
He'll boost.
He can probably make it. Well, either way, he can make it if he doesn't need a boost. But it's gonna be. His movement is just kind of wonky. He gets there.
Yeah, he gets there.
I think he's gonna ram a motherfucker with another motherfucker. At the very least to start.
No.
He will bonus action grapple,
Oh
Me?
no.
and this is an athletics contest.
Oh.
He's behind me. I can't do anything. I gave it everything I had.
Twisted.
That's. Do I add 8? Or no, it's just straight?
You add 8, I think.
21.
26. As giant grappler arms extend out from the side of this ship and grab you by each wing, holding you captive.
No!
We're just
Number one.
entanglement here.
Number one will go.
It's across from
Which one's number one?
Right here.
Right
We'll
there.
fly directly at Rhett. We'll fly in between Rhett and Chuckles.
Yep. Hit their button.
He can like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I can't shake him.
Yeah.
Clever girl. That's what I was waiting for.
You take 22 points of fire damage as they detonate.
Oh shoot! That was my first damage, but I
36.
Really?
36.
That's impressive.
I can't let you do that, Star.
Well, because I can't redirect. I can't redirect shots. I can't redirect explosions.
Yeah.
Dandy,
What can I do being grappled?
you may attempt to break free.
Okay.
Where's blast out?
It would be another athletics contest.
Okay.
Or if you choose, you can fire your magma blasts from your mouth, and you can just continue to attack, blasting him right in the face.
I'll try to get out.
Okay.
Ooh, 22.
Natural 20.
What
God damn it. He's rolling like hot fire.
Holy shit!
As that's my action.
That was your
right?
action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action screech, so he has disadvantage.
Still good.
Yeah. Still good.
Let's get
And
Labu's
cannot roll
visible here.
reaction.
He's like stuck on the shield. What a disaster.
I'm looking in. I can see like troops running around on a floor.
2.
Can anybody heal Kavir?
No. Oh god, 2 is right here.
Just the Rhapsody.
Well,
Yeah, so-
two and explode Dandy, right?
Yeah,
Turn
they haven't wanted to.
Down. It will try. If it can get towards Rhett and Chuckles, it will try.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, they,
Two.
3.
maybe
4,
not Chuckles, but
5.
definitely
Yeah, it
Red.
can get to Rat.
It will attempt to get to Rhett and detonate.
Oh yeah, it certainly does. It certainly does.
Where are the other ones?
19 points of
6,
fire
3, and
damage.
5.
Oh god.
Should be,
As it
should be one more I
explodes.
threw right over here.
How much? Sorry.
19 points.
There's under his phone.
Oh, it's there.
Okay.
Don't worry. Oh, I should have saved my pie. You know, Chuck, I never did. And you've never mind.
Oh boy.
Chuckles.
Oh, I am going to. I'm gonna listen to Rhett and say, "We gotta get Kavir. Kavir, do you come in?" 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, yeah. 5. And I'm just gonna try to blast this guy because he has Dandy. I can't do anything to help Kavir right now. I'm just gonna blast him twice. Oh god.
Do I hear any comments?
19 and 16.
Damage?
No, 10.
19.
Both hit?
Oh, but it's his ass.
His AC's 15.
Oh, both hit anyway. Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll for the. I'm gonna fish for the.
Yeah, 50 for the natural point.
Okay, no, so both hit.
You can hear comms. But
Can I
your
also
ship is
communicate?
just your ship is like described,
Just
like it's cracked.
Yeah.
You're like spinning, your
Plus,
thrusters
8,
are out, your
11.
energy's at 0.
Okay. Got it.
25 points of 25 points of damage from my flowers.
Does he get affected by your acid?
I think he's affected. Yeah.
You blast out the flowers, both hit solidly as huge blasts encounter the hull of the ship. 3?
Behind me.
All the way by
Right
Labouche.
here by Kavir.
Sorry.
It will go
Let's double
forward
kill Kavir.
and see if it can get to Pike.
Oh yeah.
Forward by Pike and
Four.
LaBouche, actually.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, does this
It
also-
turns
this
completely
might be
yellow
bad.
like in Gundam before it blows up.
Oh,
and all the lights and the lines go out.
Does this also damage the prophet?
I mean,
Yes.
Yes, it would.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
Also damage the
It would
prophet.
damage Dandy too, because I'm grappled.
It looks like it.
No, your shield is by my
Yeah.
huge body.
26 points of fire damage.
by his not dread.
What?
His not dread. Instead of a dreadnought.
As
it's a
the
not
as the
dread.
ship is coming in, maneuvering and looking like it's going to detonate, I hear the message from Rhett come through about saying, "No, Jackass, we have to get back to the Rhapsody." And I fire back into the mic. Listen, Rhett, he's got her. We can't go back yet. I'm not going. And a hole rips in the side of the Sparrow as all comms break, and pieces of the Sparrow jettison out into space, and the comms cut off. You can no longer hear what I was saying, and I'm down.
Holy
They're like the
fuck.
Cybermen from the Saiyan song.
Yeah, I just rewatched that. Oh my god.
Oh!
Or Ace Pilot.
I scream briefly.
I attempt to rip this ship a new one. I am just straddling this thing. I am also like falling apart. I'm scorching the material that's holding my ship together. You can see like what would look like blood in space, like dripping ooze coming out, like this translucent green material. But I am still slamming down and slamming down. I am going to put 2 juicers and my bonus action unstoppable approach on all of this, and I'm gonna need 1 twist.
Would the thrusters, because he has to keep
cocked.
moving though, right? So does there need to be anything to resolve it?
Oh, I'm grappled.
I actually think that as a part of your thing, you don't have to keep moving. I think that's written on your sheet.
Yeah, that's actually a good
Oh,
point. That
never
makes
mind.
sense. That's like your
That
special
made
thing.
that made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not like flying through space.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Yeah, because you don't have like boosters that are constantly. You're not flying a plane. You're a person.
Yeah. So I'm just the suit that
You're a
attempts to
Gundam.
fight in Age of Ultron.
Yeah, exactly right.
And I
With Robert,
the lowest I got
California.
was a 16.
That's right.
16.
16 will hit. Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be this amount of D10s and this number of D6s, and we're going to go 6, 11, 20, 26, 35, plus 16.
51.
51. I do 51 points of physical damage as I pull the hull back. It's the scene from Ghost in the Shell when she's trying to actually lift the top of the fucking turret off of the tank. And she rips that off, and then I go in there. I am throwing dino people out. I am looking for the captain's quarters to see if I can find and crush this fucking T-Rex.
And I'll resolve this in turn, but before you start attacking, when you look where you had previously we'll say that you had seen him piloting the ship, he is no longer in that seat. And as you slam and crash and punch into the hull, and you're about to throw a final punch to crack open, it opens of its own accord. And it is number 4's turn.
What?
Over there.
4s, yeah.
Going for Rhett, or I assume not.
Probably right.
4 will go for Rhett.
But smart, so it doesn't.
Roll low.
These are rolled pretty good. This is 17. 17 points of fire damage.
Could have rolled that against me. I'm not complaining. For the old
Okay, 77 plus
Zealots.
7 is... Okay.
Rhett.
Oh man, would my ship have like a crane or anything on it, like grabbers or anything to kind of like jet ship? You know
Has
what I
those
mean?
little arms from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I think you would have kind of like, well, you have a giant cannon. Yeah, I think you would have a crane arm, maybe from like underneath, so you could like salvage and get things.
salvage
Yeah,
arm.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
this is like a heavily modified barge that I took
Yep.
from my time in Grunt
Barge
Corps and
Simpson.
just
Yep.
threw cannons all
Big
over
barge
it.
though.
Barge Simpson.
Eat my shorts.
So I have to go here. I'm going to turn here.
With their shorts, of course.
If I can try to collect the sparrow with my crane, however that works
As an action.
as an as an action, I guess. Yeah.
I would say I'll give you free object interaction.
Oh. Do I see?
With a acrobatics check.
Finessing it.
If you beat a 14, it's free.
Oh, okay. I can't see it.
Oh man, Kavir is down with two guys right next to him.
Can I add my space vehicle proficiency to this?
Sure.
Okay. 16.
It's a free object interaction to pick up Pike.
Nice.
Pike, you okay, buddy? I'm going to grab
That's a good depth.
the sword fit or the
Pieces of
the sparrow.
I would say you'd be
Sparrow.
able to get like the cockpit and like the wings are gone, the nose is ripped off, the weapons are off. I mean,
Whatever the
fucking
main
mess.
like
Yeah.
cockpit.
You just
part
grab like
is.
the only remaining chunk that contains Pike, and you just like grab it.
And I'm going to use my action to boost towards the Rhapsody. Which would be...
Damn it.
In which direction?
This way.
This way.
Back this way.
So where did I go? I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll say, LaBouche, you gotta grab Dandy if you can. Hank, try to. Do we have a tractor beam on the Rhapsody or no? I don't even know if it would work.
I don't.
Cool. That's how we like ruled the like getting knocked out last time, but I don't. I
You
don't
just
know if
like
it's relevant here.
autopiloted back
Yeah,
to the
yeah, that's how
Rhapsody.
it was.
Or however.
It was basically Star Fox rules.
I gotta beat off.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, when you hit 0, you just flew back to the Rhapsody.
Yeah.
I don't think you tried.
This ain't that.
Something different is happening here, clearly, and it might be because of the detonations.
I'm going to into the comms. I'll say, LaBouche, grab Dandy. We gotta get back. And that's it.
5 and 6.
5 is near me. I'm between 5 and 6.
Yeah. They will both fly towards Chuckles.
Oh!
Oh shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh!
Oh shit. Sorry. I'm looking here.
It's not getting any closer.
4, 5.
So, you're like in the middle of a bunch of squares. Yeah, I don't know where you were.
So they can boost.
Oh, because if the
they
explosion
can-
doesn't
they
count as
can-
an action,
If
They
they,
can just
can
boost.
get to you, they will both get there.
If they
and
can
detonate.
both do it by boosting.
Yes.
easily.
Uh-oh!
Oh,
This is very bad.
In an ironic twist, one of the ships pulls out a tiny little horn and it goes,
32 points of fire damage.
Oh, I'm still alive!
He's only taking
Holy
one hit.
shit.
So that's
Yeah,
good.
that was only.
Oh.
Seltzer water is spraying out.
Your ship takes the silhouette of a human, like bends out of the way like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Dodging the explosions.
The little girl on your dash is frowning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Labouche, as you wail
really
on
funny.
the ship, the hull opens, and you lean back for just a moment as slowly the prophet ascends out of it. He is wearing the same mantle of feathers with a gemmed necklace around him now. He has leathers that wrap about his legs, but otherwise unclothed. At his side, he has a giant two-faced ruby gem maul. He looks at you on the ship, and he says, "You still don't understand. We are not the same." And he'll strike at you with the maul.
With the maul?
Oh, that's the most badass thing that's ever happened in this campaign.
It's gonna send him
26 to hit.
That it?
He's gonna fucking send you in the shadow realm.
I don't think he has time to do this. I fucking grabbed his tiny little ass and crush him like a can.
You can actually see that as he rises from the ship, he is a little bit bigger than you in your armor.
Damn.
Okay. I think to myself for a moment, trying to think of like something badass to say. We're a non-profit organization. No, fuck, damn. Not good enough, Labouche. Come on.
You're like you can't get it.
You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
That knocks me out. I'll take it on the bottom of the chin of my hulking armor, and I just from the front of the ship, floating out into space, suddenly completely immobile.
As he grabs the maul, it glows with that same ruby light. He swings it up as
If that was physical damage, I had 10 hit points left. It would have been 11. Didn't
it was physical damage.
Physical damage, yeah.
He swings it up as the ruby light of the maul crashes into your chin. You float back from the ship, powerless in the sea of space. He walks forward slowly, finishing his movement along the hull of his own ship until he gets to the front to where Dandy is held within the arms of the ship. He reaches out with the maul and he points it towards Dandy. The ruby light of the gems begins to resonate. You shift back from your pterodactyl form. You shift into your normal form. The ruby light of the maul begins to resonate with you. You glow with an awesome power, and it begins to turn your form ruby red. As your shape begins to change once again, you grow a darkened crown. A long black cloak of thorns emanates from your shoulders as it stretches off behind you. And he says, "I came to awaken the Archon of Destruction, so that the Saurian race could reclaim the stars."
I have regained consciousness at this point, in time to see Labouche's form in the ship coming at me and seeing what's happening with Dandy. And I quickly look to see if I can see if Labouche is conscious still. And
I think I'm just derelict. Having disabled the arms, I've like suctioned in and whatnot, but the armored, the normal armor, Labouche is still in the chest, looking around, frustrated, trying to decide what his next move is going to be.
So I catch eyes with Labouche, and without saying anything, he can tell that something drastic's about to happen, and I take the hourglass and I rip it open. And until now, you've only seen me use a fraction of the sand in it. And so I rip it open. My hair blows out. 2 giant dials appear behind me. They're bronze in color, a clock of sorts. You hear, even in space, you can hear this. The tattoo's glowing. I pull my arms back and move, and you hear me in a language that none of you understand. Dastoye zamon, zen negiro ham shuru mikonan, vatamon mikonan. And then,
as you watch Kavir do this, erupting from his form like a cascade, a terrible tidal wave of sand, 7 enormous, 12 enormous, almost like Hydra heads, cascade towards Dandy as the energies swirl and creep and reach out, and they blast towards the ship. As they get there, attempting to turn back the sands of time to prevent the change of Dandy. As they strike you and the Prophet, for a moment, he is stunned. For a moment, the red energy is fallen back to the bronze of the sands. Until the ticking and you hear the words, "Time runs out for us all." And the red energy snaps back.
I look at Kavir in my form with the crown and the cape, and I say, "You meddle with powers you do not understand, but I do."
Erupting back along the strands of sand, they fracture, and they shake, and they fall apart as tendrils of ruby energy erupt from Dandy's form. They meet you as they battle back at you, shattering the dial at your back.
Rip.
The Archon is awoken. Leave the insects to the swarm. And the Prophet and Dandy fly away towards the temple ship. You watch as they board. As they turn back, you see them look out at you one final time as the platform of the temple ship rises up and they disappear. 6 more ships spawn on the field, and they head towards everyone. One final approach. They fly in, each member of the swarm, seeking your ships as you attempt to flee, as you are derelict in the wastelands of space. They are but moments from you, when suddenly they explode into roses. The temple disappears, and quiet returns to space.
Hank! Help! Come get us! And I'm gonna be slowly kind of working my way. I have Pike. I'm gonna hopefully meet Hank in the hangar bay while the Rhapsody comes to try to collect the wreckage of everyone that's left.
the Rhapsody spins around in its own battle with members of the Swarm. As you look out, you see the shattered wreckage of probably 90 ships that the Rhapsody was taking on itself as just shrapnel cascades through the air. It swoops around, and Hank pulls up, extending the hangar to you, as everyone who tries moves into the bay, with the exception of Kavir.
I would, with my ship still going, I would see LaBouche
My
still like being
comms are gone. My
still
comms are
trying
down, and I'm
to.
just
He's fine, and
watching.
I see the ruby blast that Kavir's ship took, and so I'm going to just scuttle on over to where I think the ship was. If there's any kind of wreckage, I'm gonna try to find Kavir. Kavir! Danny left us. Kavir, are you okay? What was that? Kavir!
You find him. In the wreckage of the Echo, you feel like you can tow him back to the Rhapsody.
I will, a large gloved hand, if I can do this, would basically hopefully be able to grab Kavir and then grab LaBouche and pull them back slowly.
You tug along, slowly but with great purpose, as you bring your fallen comrades LaBouche and Kavir back to the bay of the Rhapsody. You dock in the hangar bay.
Come on! We need medic! I think we need a medic! I'm okay! Are you guys okay? Sound off!
The second that you would have gotten the wreckage, the remaining little bits of my cockpit that are now in the ship, I would have tried to loose myself and get it open, and I'd probably stumble out and I'd be pretty beat up, and I'd grab my side and I'd say, what the hell was that? Why? I'm fine, check on Kavir.
I'd be running down the gangplank as you're getting out. Are you sure you're okay? Get the fuck over here! And I grab you and I stick you with a large sort of med pack with a sharp needle, casting cure wounds.
I'm fine, but they got her. They took her. I couldn't stop them.
There's nothing we can fucking do about that.
We promised her. We promised her that nothing would happen.
I know we promised her, Pike. I know we did.
Damn it!
Come here! Look, can fix them? See what? And so there'll be a large hand that'll gently.
Are you coming back to the?
So I think I've probably come back, and you'll see the clown car very slowly puttering, just dragging the cracked, derelict mech suit of LaBouche, and dragging him in, and probably maybe using the motion to kind of throw him into the hangar, and then very gently taking the large gloved cartoon Bugs Bunny-like hand, I guess with four fingers, gently holding Kavir and placing him down, as I will try to very softly drop Kavir onto the deck of the floor of the hangar, as I will then go to my docking station, and the hand will retract. Both hands will retract as I land and slot in, and I'll try to basically press all the buttons, and there's all sorts of fizzing as I'm trying to bang and get the hatch open on the saucer.
What the fuck happened? I want to run up to Kavir if I can.
I'll manually force the chest plate open, but I don't wait to get my boots and my gauntlets and my chest plate, my head helmet through. At the moment that there's a crease, you will see the ooze that I am, and my eyes forcibly, amorphibly push it out and through and juice down, and then without the structure of my armor being what it is, just sort of slot forward and start to race over towards the direction where I think Kavir is.
You do so. Anyone who would be heading there can get to the Echo. Rhett, you're able to punch kick, slam on the hull, and click open the cockpit. And inside, you would be the first to see Kavir. He looks 30 years older than you remember seeing him when he entered the ship. And he coughs. He doesn't cough up blood, but sand.
Oh no. What did you do? I pull him out if I can and get him on the ground.
You do?
Can you speak? Are you okay?
And you'd be able to get there at this point.
Kavir, what did you do?
I had to try. I had to try and stop it.
You told me you would never use this gift.
I had no other choice. Everyone was in danger. The universe in danger.
What in the hell? You'll see one of the larger sort of tools switch to a huge needle and basically pierce Kavir in the chest. And I'm going to try to use Spare the Dying to try to stop this in some way, knowing that this is probably way beyond the medical or healing nature of ether.
I'll finally be able to wrench the dome off of the saucer, and I'll leap into the air in a little red balloon. I'll try to basically coast over to the to close the distance and just stand over and see Rhett just trying all of his machines on Kavir and just take a step back, feeling completely helpless as I'm gonna like very clearly be hesitating as I see he's surrounded by LaBouche and Rhett. Is he okay?
What does Spare the Dying do?
Oh no, it's reloading. D&D Beyond, folks. Spells. I touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. That's all it says.
You pierce your needle into Kavir's chest, and it sinks in, and you pump in the ether. And for a brief moment, Rhett, you hear the ticking of a clock.
Oh, the gods.
Talk. And it's at that moment that from the needle point, Kavir's chest begins to cave in as he is beginning to turn to dust.
No.
Oh, just step back.
Kavir, don't go.
Time runs out for all of us, my friend. Make the most of yours. I've enjoyed every second with you.
I can't go through this without you, please.
You can. You can. You've learned so much. You're the best.
You taught me how to speak. You taught me how about the world.
And you disappear into sand. As you're cast away into the endless void of space. And that is where we'll end the session.
Damn. That was heavy. I'm gonna need these for a little while.
Wow.
LaBouche will repeat what he repeated in common this time. What he said at Raish's funeral. Even the flowers hang their head when it gets dark.
Jesus.